in the chat. Welcome to Raw Unconditional Love Tarot. Another fun night with Aley, Heart and Soul Connected. Woo! And also Kelly from
Kelly.
That's for me. What's she called? Oracle, whatever.
Oracle's Wellness Intro, whatever. Thanks, Ron. Just that girl. Nice.
Yeah.
The Magi has arrived.
Really? Just call me Madam Aley.
Madam Aley.
Yes.
Look, I put a headband on too. Mine's
right.
not fancy though. Mine's not fancy.
No. I like Gerald's better and his tiny hands, but you know, we do what we can. So
we do what we can.
I
I also want to mention, if I can, Ron, that for those of you that do not know, Aley and I have a collaborative channel called Circle of Friends Tarot. And what we love to do on Circle of Friends Tarot is to, bring all of us together. And so if you are a new person, just starting out a channel, if you're a content creator that's been going for a long while, please do, if you want to join us on the screen at Circle of Friends Tarot.
Absolutely.
Email us at circleoffriendstarot@gmail.com. We'd love to have you.
We would. And Ron, we got to have you back on Circle of Friends. So
Yes, sir.
very good.
Thank you. I enjoy you guys.
We love
I
you
enjoy
too.
collaborating with
Ron's coming to visit me on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Very exciting.
I want to answer Angela Perry. She said, "Happy Saturday. Thank you for all being here. What's the format
What's
for
the format?
tonight?" Well, the format is enjoy yourself.
I'm the emoji. I don't know what the format is. I don't know.
I have 3 questions up there. See what I got. Oh my God. There we go.
Oh, Aley.
We had so much fun on Kelly's show last night down by the fire pit. We have to God, that was fun.
It was fun. Ron's coming to that as well at the end of August. Ron.
That's gonna be
August.
fun.
He waits till it's cold outside to bring me in.
It's not good. Please.
Yeah, but you're not going to be outside, Ron. You'll be inside.
That's right. Yeah, you'll be inside where the heat is. I'm the one who will be outside manhandling the mosquitoes.
That's right. Yes. Teresa, you're fine as far as I think. Ron, did you get her question? Teresa K tag TAK.
I don't know.
She asked a question at 8:29.
8:29. Let me see. Let me scroll up.
All right.
We also have a question at 8:34 by Lynn LeGlaire.
Oh,
okay.
I'm missing it. I gotta pay attention. eight what?
Thank you, Marcia. Very kind.
8:29 is Teresa's question.
Oh my God! It's still, this thing goes faster. I got Scott's question.
Okay.
And 8:34.
Yeah, just a minute. I got Scott first. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, she wants cards. Okay, I got you, Teresa.
Got Teresa. Okay.
8:34 for Lynn LeGlaire. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. Hi, Heather. Hi, Tracy.
And Wendy at 5:30.
Wait, 8:34 you said?
8:30.
Oh,
8:30, sorry. Yeah. Wendy.
That'll really mess him up, Aley. He'll be like,
that's true. I keep forgetting.
Jump up and down there. Boogie boogie. Okay.
Leslie King at 8:35.
8:35 after that.
Hey, Heather's here. Hey, Heather. It's good to see you.
8:34, you said?
Mm-hmm.
And Steve.
Yes. Goodness, it's great. Look at all the people that are here.
Yeah.
Wowee.
It's great seeing you all.
You know what song?
Hey, don't forget to check your subscription because YouTube is playing games. I dropped like 10 subscribers.
Yeah, so sometimes they unsubscribe you.
All the channels you subscribe to, and make sure you hit the bell.
You know what? You know what song just popped in my head?
No.
What?
SATURDAY.
The Bay City Rollers. Yeah.
They were the best.
I see Lynn LeClaire, but I don't see a question. She says, "Hello, readers."
Pull a card.
Yeah, she asked for her cards. 834.
834.
I think it
Yeah.
was 834.
Should a little further up, down.
Yeah.
Oh my
Readers,
God.
if you
Hi,
could pull cards,
Kevin.
I'd be so grateful. Always
Marsha
ask.
Green. Thanks, Marsha. I'm glad you were there with us last night. Yeah.
I just chat.
Mimi, smiling, love and light.
Give me a
Good to
chance
see
to
you.
catch up, you guys. Jesus. Oh my God.
Okay, don't you wish Streamer had like a freeze chat button?
Yeah.
Squadio, these are really fun and they can hide bedhead. So, yeah.
I don't see a question yet. 834.
You don't see a question.
834, Lynn Leglaire. Says capital letters, readers.
I got it.
All right.
836, Connie B.
Oh my God. 836.
836, Connie B. M. Steve at 835.
Oh, you got.
Did you get Wendy's? I wonder if you got Wendy's.
Yeah, I got Wendy's.
You got Wendy's. Okay.
Yeah, I got Wendy's. 835.
Yeah.
Hi, Connie B.
836 for Amy Smiling Love.
Just give
you
me
need to add one of us to your controls to help you out.
Next time. Yeah.
Yeah.
We need a secretary. Who does anyone?
We like to control your channel, Ron.
Ron, you don't mind if we take over your
It's
controls?
my last prop. Well, okay. I got Leslie King.
Okay.
That's at 835. Who else after that? 836.
Connie B is at 836.
Yeah, as well as Amy Smiling Love. Hi, Amy, by the way.
Dan, artist painter. Wonderful. All right. Hi, Pierrette.
Oh my God.
Deanne, hello.
Okay, Connie B.
Christy.
I got.
Wow, look at all the folks
She
here.
wants a mini reading. I got 8 already. I got to stop at 10, eh? Because after that.
At least the first 10, yeah.
Yeah, because after that, I don't think I'll have time.
Pierrette has a card at 837.
Yeah.
837.
Yep. Hey everybody! While Ron's doing what he's doing, check out his Murphy bed in the background. He made it.
Yeah.
Isn't it awesome? Oh, I love it. It's awesome.
836.
Connie B says that she's got her new shoes for another school year.
Wow.
I hope they're not too tight. Remember how you get the new shoes and wear them the first day, and then your feet would get all blisters on them?
She can walk with her F cards all over the place.
Yeah. Listen, you got to start working those things in now, Connie, so that you don't have blisters, love. Rosemary at 838, Ron.
837, I'm still here.
Oh,
so.
Okay.
Hi, Dean, Jackie, Nancy. My goodness, Tracy.
Amy says I missed her.
You didn't. We got her, I thought.
Nope.
Check in the comments. Let's see. In the start.
I believe it was 836.
Okay, as we heal each other, correct.
Yes, that's it.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Amy, I don't have you.
No?
No.
She wanted her question was about country or city, I believe, for her move.
Hi, Karen Robinson.
Hi, Karen.
Hey, wow, 41 in here. Jeez.
Cecile.
Hey, thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to these awesome ladies. Heart and Soul Connected, Aley, and Doesn't Catch for Me.
And Circle of Friends Tarot. Thank you.
Yeah, Circle of Friends.
Karen Robinson had a question at 5:39. All right.
She's wearing her shoes.
5:39, that's quite early. I wasn't even here.
Well, that's why you missed it, Ron. So it's really 8:39. Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Hello,
I'm in the past. At least I know the world is going to last until 8:39 Eastern time, right?
Yeah. Wow. People are coming left and right. Yeah, it's hard to keep track of all these.
Look what else Keith got me. Keith got me this.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Rosemary, I have your question. We have 10 up there. So, Amy, put your question.
I only see 8, Ron.
What?
I only see 8 that are starred.
I only see 8 too.
I got starred 10. That's what I see.
You do?
Yeah.
Dan wonders if he's in the queue. He wants to know, Dan Artist.
No, I don't see it.
Okay, thank you. Dan wants to know, he thinks he has a person who wants to sell his paintings. And Dan, can you write it again under brand new so Ron can find it? That would be great.
Karen, we're not doing political questions on this channel. Sorry. It's all personal or...
No, she asked their personal. Yeah. She was asking about a name of a boyfriend or something.
Yeah.
All right. At 8:39. Yep.
8:39.
Thanks, Tracy Rose.
Who was that?
Thanks,
Oh.
Dan.
Dan.
Guys, appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Oh, Dan Artist?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Dan, artist painter.
Okay, just a minute.
Hi, Teresa.
I have a crappy art dealers. This one seems...
Yeah. He wonders about his art dealer, if this new one is going to be better. Yeah. That's it. Yep.
Boom.
Okay, we have 11 questions up there. I have 11.
All right. I have to trust you, even though it only shows me you have 9, but that's okay. That's okay.
Well, 2 of them are under your desk.
Hey, come out of there. Here it is. He just reposted it, if that's helpful for you.
Yeah, 8:42.
Hi, Melinda. Hey,
8:42.
Cecile.
8:42.
Hey, Heather.
8:42. Oh my God. So
See,
everybody can...
Yes, he got Scott's question, Jackie.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hi, Jackie.
He said yes.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Christy.
I want to say hi to everybody. That's in the chat, because we love our chatters and we don't want to miss anybody. So there you go.
Oh, false teeth real tarot in the house also. Wow.
The woohoo.
Everybody's getting here.
And you got,
I got Scott's question. Okay, I'll read the ones I did get. Okay.
All right, please do, because I
just put her question.
I got Kiba. I got
at
Kiba.
8:43.
I got Kiba. I got Tuana.
Uh-huh.
I have Scott. I have
Yeah.
Teresa. I have Wendy. I got Lynn, Leslie King, Connie. Connie B. As we heal each other, Pierrette.
Right.
Rosemary.
Mm-hmm.
Dan Artist. I have him twice, but I take one off.
Okay.
Okay, we have 10.
And Amy's Smiling Love and Light is at 8:43. She just reposted hers so you could see it.
Okay, that's okay. Questions are closed, folks. Because
I think we got enough for tonight.
Questions right here, and we're already at 13 minutes and going.
That's all right. 13 minutes for everyone to really
Well, it depends on Aley, because I think you have to leave. It depends on how she feels.
Well, I'll stay as long as I can, Ron. My husband only comes home once every 2 weeks, and I like to talk to him sometimes.
Where does he go for 2 weeks? I thought he was.
He works up 3 hours north, and he stays up there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So,
M. Steve had a question.
Yes,
I didn't even.
I did read that out. Hold on, I'll go find it. Bear with me. It was.
Can you repeat?
I will try to.
Can you repeat your question so I can capture it? Right.
There you go, M. Steve.
I did read it out for you, Ron. Bear with me for 1 second. I'm gonna try and find it. It was at 8:34, I think.
Oh, geez, that's way up. It's way up there.
It's all right.
So
I can do that.
Steve,
you guys, go ahead, and I'll.
Okay.
Steve, can you repeat your question so I can start it, please?
Yeah.
Because if I scroll up, I'm going to scroll forever.
8:35.
So remember Miss Cleo that used to be on for the Psychic Friends Network?
Yeah.
That's who I'm working to be tonight. Okay.
Awesome. Channeling your inner Miss Cleo. I love it.
That's right.
You said 8:35?
Yes.
My God, I have to scroll all the way up. Maybe.
Yes, it's really hard to do, Ron.
That's why I was asking for him to repeat the question.
Uh-huh.
But
Just a general read. He just posted it at the bottom. Just go there.
General read.
At the bottom? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm back there. Oh. Okay.
Call me now for your psychic reading. Absolutely, Kevin. Yep.
Okay. I'll tell you the ones I do have a repeat. Kiba, Twana, Scott, Teresa, Wendy, Lynn Leglaire, Lisa King, Connie B, Pierrette, Rosemary, Dan Artist, Amy Smiling Love and Light, and Steve. I have yours. That's it.
Steve. Okay, that's great. Thank you. Yay.
Oh boy.
That's over with.
I need a drink of water with that. Here's a question for you guys.
Do you know what that feels like? It feels like when you're at the supermarket and someone tries to get in the express aisle, and then their son or
They have
daughter
23 items instead of 10.
yeah,
Right.
with like a whole cart of groceries. They're like, "Do you mind if we butt in?"
Oh dear.
Hi, Michelle.
So can one of my moderators post these their channel, like Heart and Soul Connect?
Thank you.
6 months.
Yeah. Love the moderators.
Go check them out, subscribe, and hit the thumbs up. And thank you. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel too, if you're not.
That would be helpful. Like and subscribe to Ron's channel.
Yeah.
All right. So we have Kiba first, right?
Yeah. Right.
36 months. Kiba, I first pulled the fuel card. Look at that. Things are going to start exploding. You've got the fuel to go, girl. You are being resurrected. Things are changing for you, and you're just on your way. And look at this, a beautiful meadow ahead. Beautiful. Yep.
You know what?
I think things are going to go well for you, Kiba.
Look, Aley.
Oh, look at the resurrection. Wow.
With the meadow.
With the meadow. Yeah. Awesome.
Kiba, I pulled out my Guardian Angel Messages Tarot. I started shuffling, and 3 cards fell out, all major arcana for you. We've got the balance card. So in this deck, this is Temperance in the original tarot, but in this deck, it's the balance card. So in this deck, it's about self-control, your moderation, compromise, trying to maintain that healthy balance that we all strive for. Next up, we have the Magician. Again, in this deck, this is about manifestation. It's about your empowerment. It's about preparing yourself to venture forward, right? Sort of learning things, being inspired by things, really, really like filling your toolbox, I want to say. Last, we have the release card, okay, which is the medal that Aley was referring to, right? And traditionally, this is the death and card in the tarot, right? So this is about endings. On this card, it says transformation and freedom. If you can see on the bottom there, see transformation and freedom. Awesome. So you have put in the work. You have done all the work. You have filled up your toolbox, and you are getting ready to be free and release and let go. Right now, you've got the 7 of water, so the 7 of cups, feeling like, it's like that adult shell game. I like to refer to that as, right? If I do this, this is going to happen, and if I go here, this is going to happen, and try really, really hard to just let yourself be free, right? Stand in your power and know that know that spirit is behind you and guiding you. Be patient with yourself, be kind to yourself, and allow it to sort of naturally unfold. That's what I got for love.
Boy, that's really good, Kiba. Yeah.
Beautiful message.
It is.
Thank you, Kelly. That was a great reading. So, Kiba, I picked the cards from the Debbie Cleveland cards that she made. First card I got, Mountain. Okay. Give me a second. Okay. First, I got mountain. That is like you have obstacles and challenges coming up, but those are challenges that you are facing because you need to balance your energy for the moment right now because you're going through a lot of challenges, a lot of releasing from childhood drama and everything like that. That's what you're going through right now. Okay. Eh, I hope that resonated with you, but okay. You need to be stable and safe, anchor yourself, ground
Ah,
yourself.
anchor
Okay.
yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. By going out in nature, by doing stuff that you love, and depends where you focus your energy. Okay, because I the next two cards I got the male masculine energy and the female. So that tells me you need to balance both energies to become balanced and unique.
Hmm.
Your uniqueness. Go into uniqueness because one of them is on balance and the other is like you know what I mean. Like if you do too much of negative and not enough positive, then you're on balance. You
Hmm.
have to be
Mhm.
balanced by the negative and the positive at the same time. That's what we're living in this world. It's a lot of negative and positive energy. So you
Yeah.
need to balance that out. And the last card I got was you're coming to the crossroads where you will decide where your life needs to be. You're the creator of your proper energy, your
Mhm.
proper direction. Okay, you're coming to a crossroad. You'll have to decide which way to follow your path. Okay, but
Yeah.
you're like a flower that's growing and it's blossoming and blossoming and blossoming, and the time like flowers come out in springtime. So
Yep.
you
Awesome.
will you will flourish in it's coming up in the next 36 months. Okay. I hope that resonates with you. But you have to do the work. The work is
Absolutely.
with you, not with others, with you, with yourself.
Mhm.
Right?
Awesome.
So I hope that resonated with you, and thank you for your question.
So somebody asked a question in the chat, and I just want to answer it because it's not really a question for for us to do a card reading on. But the jumpers, why do cards jump? And
Yeah.
we really don't know, but we kind of take them as a sign that they want to be read. And so it's just when we do our shuffling, if one of them flies out, we tend to say that that's an important one for us.
Okay. This is a question from Tanya. She
Tana.
says she says she went to visit my Republican sister at the end of last week.
Oh
Such
boy.
an environment, walking on eggshells to keep the peace. Yeah, I know what you mean. Ever since I've been in the funk, I
Yep.
can't break it. Can't break it. What can I do? The first
Yep.
thing you can do is be aware of where you focus your energy.
Okay. True. Yep.
Okay, so that's the first step. Next step, you got to get out of your head. I know it's your sister. I know where you have connected with this person, uh, but you still have to. You can't change another person. You can only change yourself. So
Yeah.
be aware of that, and if you did a lot of meditating or do some meditation or hang around with other people that are positive, supportive, loving people, meditation will change your brain waves. It will actually change your brain waves and get you out of that energy. Because what you focus on, that's what you're attracting. Okay. The more you focus on your sister and this and that, the more it affects you. So, anything, anybody?
Yeah. I pulled some cards on it, Ron.
Okay.
But I agree with you 100% that, oh God, look who it is. Oh, my mother's here. My mother came. God bless her soul. Here's what the cards I said. Keep the faith. Keep the faith. You are on your path, Tana, and you need to keep the faith that you're on the right path. And even though she's on her path, and that's really disturbing, you just stay on your own path and send her lots of love and lots of light, because that will be the best thing for you to do. And ask for spiritual protection so that you don't have any negative stuff coming to you. You can protect yourself with a bubble, because you are, my girl, at a crossroads. And your crossroads is your own personal power. Look at the lion, and it's perfect. It's Leo season. And we just had the Leo new moon. And you have the self-control and the personal power and the strength and the courage to deal with it, because you have worked hard. So just keep the faith, girl. There you go.
Thank you, Aley.
Thank you.
That's exactly you pull the lion. That's strength.
Isn't it? It's great.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Kelly, you ready?
Yes, absolutely.
There you go.
All right. So, Tana,
I just see somebody I know.
all I know is that if I look straight ahead and you switch that, it might cause me a seizure. I'm kidding. I don't have seizure. I think that it's going to cause someone a seizure. So I look down and then it's like I'm here. It's magic. It's like that.
It is magic.
Cleo is in the house. That's why.
That's right.
This is. I'm sorry. Forgive me, Tana. Right?
Yes, Tana. Yep.
I forgot the name. I apologize.
There you go.
Yep.
Thank you. Okay. This is, look.
Yeah, I know.
Does it look like I'm reading?
That's why I took it off, because
It would cover her whole face. I know. Yeah.
the question is so long.
Listen, I'm sure some people here would not complain if I was covered up. So, Tana, we start with this. This is a brand new deck that I just got. This is the Quantum Oracle by Sandra Ann Taylor, and I really, really like this deck.
Ooh, yeah.
So this is Dark Thoughts. Okay. Next card I have is Balance. So centered energy and self-care.
Yeah.
I've got the Crystal Quartz, which is Focus.
Ooh.
And then I have the Owl Spirit, which is Wisdom.
There you go.
So I feel like going there, feeling, that you were maybe frowned upon, ostracized, isolated, because your opinion isn't shared, made you feel some sort of way, which it would to most people. And I think that what you need to do is recenter yourself so that you can identify that is their opinion.
Right.
When someone else's opinion of you is not what you, or of a situation is not what you deem it to be for you, you have to remember that's their opinion. It has nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
It's theirs and theirs alone.
That's
what
right.
you can do for yourself is stand in your power, and that's why you've got these two cards about focus and your wisdom, right? And the way that you're going to gain those back is by regaining your balance.
Regaining your balance.
Right?
Yeah.
Go out in the garden, stick your feet in the earth, right? Grab a rock from the garden, put your hand on the bark of a tree, look up at the moon, just try to
bark
reach
at the moon if you want. You can bark at the moon too. Yeah. That's awesome, Kelly. That's an awesome reading.
At the moon. Absolutely.
Absolutely great. Yep.
You need
I
to
hope
take
that
back your
helps, my
power.
dear.
How you take back your power? Quit focusing on your sister. Focus on you.
Focus on you. That's right. Yep.
Yeah. So
good advice. Good advice, my friends. Yep.
So I have a card for you, Lorna. That's number 21, soul tree. That comes from the secret language of light. As you can see, you belong to the soul tree. You're not like your sister. You're unique.
Yeah.
Never try to be like somebody else or whatever. They'll never be like you, and you will never be like them. We are unique.
Yeah.
The message I have for you here: trees are filled with wisdom. You are becoming more connected to nature. Trees are great holders of wisdom and knowledge. Next time you are near a tree, try asking it, would like you to know, and listen with an open heart for an inspired response. The same life force that animates you also flows through trees. We are all in this together. Now imagine that trees are physical manifestations of angels. Their divine essence flows deep into trees as angels as far reaching in their ability to help, care, and create. Trees, like angels, see and feel without judgment, always imi- imitating an external stream of love. Allow angelic tree energy to flow through you, sending roots deep into the ground, forming a solid foundation that enables you to reach higher and deeper into the light and the soul of you. From this vantage point, you can sculpt your ideas and dreams to be planted upon the earth for you to enjoy through your physical senses.
Beautiful.
Excellent.
It's about focus. It's still about
It
focus.
is about the focus. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
awesome.
I hope that resonated with you. And giving you a big hug.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We
So next,
Next.
got
Who's the
Scott.
next contestant on Run Unconditional Love? Come
That's
on.
right.
now Scorpio. He wants cards for me, please. Rough day today. Had to cancel live this morning. Oh, sorry
I'm
about
sorry
that.
that happened, Scott. Yeah.
Well, that cat of yours is giving you lots of love.
All right.
I'm getting out of the hot seat and putting myself on. Look at this.
All right. Let's see what I get here.
What's a card?
Okay.
Okay, I'll put you on the. Give me a second.
All right.
There you go. There you go. She's hiding behind her fan.
I'm channeling a Gerald right now.
You must be sisters and Fanny brothers.
Just call me Fanny. All right. Scott, I'm sorry that happened to you. And I agree that can create a rough day for us because we have plans and they don't come to fruition. There was some kind of a temptation here. I don't know what the temptation had to do with. I don't know if somebody canceled because they had a temptation that was too good to pass up, or if there was a temptation for something else. But there's something about that. It says here to take a risk. Make sure you take a risk. Don't let others slow you down, even if you have to waylay your life to another day. Make sure that you're doing. You're not being discouraged, making yourself discouraged. Take a risk. Sometimes maybe just rescheduling it later on in the day would make you feel better. The messages from Spirit are coming through for you. And I get here repetition. So, what we do here, a lot of it is merely repetition. But look at the beauty of repetition. And look it up there in the corner, us holding our heads, sort of swimming in with the moonlight, the beautiful animals going through. Know that you will have more time to do what it is you need to do. The repetition is on your side. It may not be the same exact thing, but you have a channel and you channel wonderful energies to all of us.
You can't make this stuff up. You can't make it up. Tell you
Big
why.
love to you, Scott. Big love to you. I saw your picture, Scott, with your kitty cat
Yeah,
on
it's just-
Facebook, and what adorable picture that is. So
I know. Is that cat not the cutest thing?
It's adorable.
You know
Thank
who
you,
else has an equally sweet-looking little kitty cat that's just recently come into their family is Kristen Louise. Have you seen that kitty cat? She's taken in a cat that's like 4 weeks old, and they're bottle feeding it, and it is giving her the runaround, like literally.
I bet. Yeah. Oh, that's sweet.
You can't make this up. I shuffle. I picked that card just a while ago.
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So that message that was for the other person is also for you.
Okay.
Number 21. It's the soul tree. And the message again is these trees are filled with wisdom. You are becoming more connected to nature. Of course, you got a cat.
Uh-huh.
Trees are great holders of wisdom and knowledge. Next time you're near a tree, try asking what it would like you to know and listen with an open heart for an inspired response. The same life force that animates you also flows through trees. We're all in this together. Don't forget, Scott, we're all in this together.
We're all in it together. And we've all had those discouraging and rough days, haven't we? We all have.
The soul family and the soul tree, whatever you call it. Okay?
Yep.
And now imagine that trees are physical manifestations of angels. Their divine essence flows deep into trees as angels as far reaching as in their ability to help, care, and create. Trees like angels see and feel without judgment, always being an external stream of love. Allow angelic tree energy to flow through you, sending roots deep into the ground, forming a solid foundation that enables you to reach higher and deeper into the light. You gotta reach higher. You gotta go outside the box. Don't let these things affect you to a point that it makes you, you know, suffer from things that happen, because everything you can adjust or you can recreate or you can make a stream yard later on. It happens. It happened to me. It happened to everybody. So it's nothing personal. It's something. The energy, the timing is there. So anyway, from this, it says vantage point. You can sculpt your ideas and dreams to be planned upon the earth for you to enjoy your physical senses. If that happened this morning, maybe it was a message for you to take time to take care of yourself, and maybe
there are no mistakes.
Yeah, because you need your resting time. You need your space, and maybe you're trying too hard. Like pushing pushing the river or something, like pushing too much and wanting too much and doing too much, and you needed the time. So sometimes the universe gives you messages like that, and things don't work, so that you take a rest, and after that, everything comes back to normal. Like go with the flow. So I hope that resonated with you, Scott. So a lot of people love you, Scott. And
yes, Scott, absolutely. Okay? So, you are very loved.
Yeah. Remember, you're worthy of love. Never let these things get to you, because we all, maybe the universe had a message for you. You didn't listen, and didn't really listen because the ego gets in the way. Oh, I want that. I want this. No, this. Blah, blah, blah. Then we suffer from that. That's what we do. We're all human beings. We got this part of human being that is like that, And then we get discouraged. We start crying on ourselves and everything. And when we let go, it says, geez, that wasn't so bad. It wasn't really. There's nobody died. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things that could happen. Anyway. So I hope that resonated with you. I want to say hi to Gertrude. She's in the chat.
Yes, hi, Gertrude.
I'll be doing a live with her in August sometime. I still have to find it.
She's coming on my show soon too. So
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, wow. She's getting
Uh-huh.
around.
Can I go now, Ron, for Scott, please?
Yes, let Kelly go.
Can I go for Scott?
Yeah, you can go. Excuse me.
Okay, so Scott, first of all, I'm sorry that you had a rough day. So I pulled some tarot cards. Just really quickly, I'm going to tell you what they are because then I pulled some oracle cards, and I don't want to be here till Tuesday. So I've got the Six of Cups.
It's okay. I'm going with you on Wednesday. It's okay.
Well, Ron and I could just travel together, and I mean, Aley and I have been together all week. What's a couple more days, right, Aley?
Right.
So really quickly, the Six of Cups. So in the past, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've got the King of Wands. Now, I believe that based on the cards that I've got, that this is about you getting back your power, right?
Mm-hmm.
Getting back your focus, getting back into that phase of, I've got control over the situation. We've got the Page of Pentacles. So new inspiration, new ideas, manifesting those new inspirations and new ideas. We've got the Two of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, which is all about trying to get our balance back. Now, here's my oracle cards. Because again, like Ron said, you can't make this stuff up. We have, lost in the ruins of the past.
Oh, wow.
Find the way to the present moment and live. We have, I'm going to mispronounce this. I apologize. The Sequoia tree.
Sequoia. Yeah.
Sequoia. Thank you, Aley.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we bring Miss Cleo with us. The Sequoia tree is about balance.
Mm-hmm.
And I also want to say, look at how tall that is from the way that they shot this image, right? It reminds me very much of this. So standing in your power, stand up tall, stand up proud, hold your head up high, right? We've got mountain intention. Shoot for the stars, aim for the stars. I want, the what am I trying to say? The height when you sit atop a mountain, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you sort of scan out over. You can see everything for miles and miles and miles. And when you look out at that and you see all those opportunities and all those possibilities, I mean, that right there gives me goosebumps.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see you manifesting and visualizing you sitting on top of that mountain and scouring for all of your wonderful opportunities and blessings and possibilities that are yet to happen for you. But this, my friend, is the card that you need to concentrate on. Unknown territory. You are exactly where you need to be. So like Ron said, maybe you're just not being kind enough to yourself. Maybe you're just pushing yourself a little too hard. You have a bad day. That's okay. We all have bad days. The point is, give yourself some love and then come back tomorrow stronger and better than you were today.
Yeah.
Because today, when we get to tomorrow, is behind us. And we don't live back there. We live here. Right? I pulled this for you, love, guardian angel. Trust. All unfolds in perfect timing. You are one with divine will. Focus only on love. And all you truly desire will manifest at the most perfect moment. Be patient. I, your guardian angel, am watching over you.
There you go.
Be kind to yourself, my friend.
Big love to you, dear. Yeah, big love.
Thank you.
Hope that helps a bit, Scott.
So we have Teresa.
Hey, Teresa.
She just wants a bunch of cards.
All right. Just a bunch of
Yes, a bunch of cards.
Let's see. I have a whole bunch back here.
So do I.
Uh-huh.
Look what I got. I didn't think I had this much cards in my life. Look at my cards, Aley.
Oh, wow. You do.
Okay, listen, I want to perform a magic trick for everybody just because. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Okay, here we go. Ron likes it when I do this. Here we go. This is just one stack.
Oh my. It's like Jenga.
Right?
There you go.
This is just
Wow.
one little stack.
Yeah, I get it.
I
Yeah.
have a problem, Miss Cleo. What should I do?
You need to get a brochure rack like mine.
I do. I totally
I
do.
think she's been spending money behind my back. Eh?
It could be.
Right?
It could be. It's a good thing you're not married to her, huh?
No.
Otherwise yeah. There you go, Cindy. Buy more cards, she says.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
She's
That's
got
what we do.
So,
when we-
Teresa-
She's got a wonderful husband. She's got a wonderful
That's right.
I do.
Oh, yes. Divination Jenga. I love it,
I like
Heather.
that.
That's great. Yes. So, Teresa, you just emailed your sister and asked her if she's been watching the January 6 hearings. I'm dying to know the answer if she gives you one.
Oh boy.
Yes, please do. Yep.
I wonder.
All
if
right. So,
I wonder
here's
if
the
she's
ones
gonna get
I-
an answer. Okay.
here's the cards I pulled for you.
There you go.
The first one is fertility, and of course that doesn't mean that you're going to have a baby unless you really want one, but fertility means the time has come and you have spent a lot of time growing and learning, and you're fertile for more and more. You are open and ready, and look at for wisdom. You are fertile for wisdom. And look at the little dog looking at the
Wow.
teacher. I love this. There's a lot of beautiful imagery in here. And look, the Akashic Records book is right there too. And the only thing you need to do in order to help you maintain this is to balance. There we go. We're getting a lot of this today.
Yep.
We're getting a lot of it. And look, all of the tarot symbols are there. The coins, the cups. It's like the magician card. You
Yeah.
just have to find the balance. And make sure that you have the balance between body and soul, mind and spirit, because you're in a fertile position and your wisdom should grow.
I got that too.
Did you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Teresa says, beautiful card, Aley. Be a miracle if I got pregnant.
Hey, you'd be rich, Teresa. I agree.
National Enquirer pays about, I think, I don't know how much they pay for good stories, but I know they used to pay for good stories. So, hey, you know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You want me to go, Ron?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm busy.
Go ahead, Kelly. I'm busy. So the first card that I got for you, Teresa, was again the Owl Spirit Wisdom.
Oh, the wisdom. Look at
Owl
that.
said.
Yeah.
I got, now I want you to know that I pulled out one deck and 4 cards fell out. So they're
Okay.
beautiful. We've got the Aspen Spirit, which is courage. We've got Guardians of the Land. Sorry. I'm like reading that back.
Beautiful.
Going, what does that say? Protection.
Protection. Yeah. That's beautiful. Look at the deer in the background.
Right?
Yeah.
Isn't that beautiful? And then we've got the Bluebell Fairy, which is gratitude.
Ooh.
So I did pull from one other deck and I got the Gateway,
More horses. Yeah.
right? That's the unicorn there, right?
And you know what? It occurred to me that the gateway, she's going into her Saturn return.
Yeah, that's what that
happens at 58
fertility
and a half.
is,
Yeah.
right?
Yes,
That's your gateway
absolutely.
being open to your connection. Just remember, in terms of your question, which one, Heather? This is the sacred. This one is the Sacred Forest Oracle.
It's beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah. So where I was going with that, Teresa, sorry. So tap into your wisdom. We all have that gut instinct, our intuition, our inner knowing. We all have it.
Yeah.
Allow yourself to connect with it, right? Understand that you are protected. When you tap into your inner wisdom, it's going to increase your courage in order for you to be able to have these continuing conversations with your sister and not bring that into it and not allow whatever that may be when you do talk to her to influence you or make you feel bad or not great or, upset or whatever the case is. Don't allow that. And to remember, right? Your sister is alive. She loves you. Just because she has an opinion, like we said before, that's her opinion. It has nothing to do with you. You can still be her sister and still love her, even though you don't agree on this particular thing.
Yep. Awesome.
As difficult as that may be.
Thank you, Kelly.
Oh, yes. And thank you, Ron. And thank you, Teresa, for the question.
Yeah.
She says, I feel my intuition is getting stronger. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it is, Teresa. Yep.
Okay.
Marcia said, I'm glad I never subscribed to Facebook. I would have gotten beaten up. Aw, Marcia.
I had to go off for an entire year, Marcia. I was off because of the people on there.
It got a lot.
Yeah.
Got to be a lot.
So, Teresa, I picked 5 cards from Debbie Fruber. 5. So the first one, I am you. It's all about you. Okay? I am you. Like we were saying, you do have strong intuition. You need to use it. You need to have faith in it. And the universe is on your side. Always.
Mm-hmm.
Dog. The dog is faithful. You are a faithful person. Be faithful to what you know, what you feel, what your intuition is. Be faithful to that. Okay. Never mind what your sisters or whatever, or whoever. Anyway, I got the ring. The ring is about commitment. It's about loyal, bound, purpose. You have a purpose and you follow your path. Always follow your path and listen to your intuition. Next card, I got connect to your masculine energy. Strong. Less emotional. I would say less into the emotions. Doesn't mean you stop feeling. Feel, but know what you need to do. Always know what you need to do. The next card I got was the Sun card. The Sun is about energy, happiness, confidence, recognition. Shine your light and take back your power. Don't let anybody suck your energy, including your sisters. Family members, okay? Always stand in your light. You are unique. So there you go.
Beautiful. Beautiful. And Connie Beeb, she pulled some cards, some funny cards from the Effet Oracle deck. I love her. She pulled.
I know.
That's so great. That's so great, Connie. Honestly.
Always believe in yourself. You're a beautiful, unique.
Oh, definitely.
amazing
Yes, Teresa, you
person.
are. We love you.
Don't ever doubt yourself. Okay. And you got my support. And a big hug too. So.
Absolutely. Big hugs for you, Teresa.
So I hope that resonated with you. Now we have Wendy. Cards.
Hi, Wendy.
Miss
All
Wendy.
All right.
Miss Wendy. What does Miss Wendy want to know?
General reading.
Night, Heather.
Good night, Heather.
Good night, Heather. Welcome, Pauline.
Welcome, Pauline. I'm missing some people. Not always on the chat. That's all.
Oh, really? Well, it is the summertime, so I can't blame them. They may be on vacay.
Wow. Did you guys see that?
But
What happened?
Like, cars just went right out. I was like, what?
Woohoo!
Beautiful cards for Wendy.
lots of love.
You can go first if you want to, Kel.
All right, one more card.
Okay.
Wow. All right, I am ready.
Okay, I'll just give me a second. I'll put you in the hot seat. Ow. If I can. There you go.
Hi, everyone. It's me, Kelly. No.
Hi, everyone. It's me.
Hello, Mark.
Meow, 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 meow.
Hi, honey. So Wendy, what I've got for you, this is from the what is this deck? This is the Earth Magic deck. This is Gaia, which is nurturing. I love this image. There are so many things going on in it. Notice how she's sort of like floating or hovering or maybe even flying above the beautiful vista of the green grass and the flowing water and the hills, the mountains, right? So nurturing yourself, loving yourself in nature, perhaps,
Hi, Mark.
right?
Just check.
What caught my attention about the flying, is because the next card I got was lightning, which is power.
Yeah.
And so I feel like you are really, really, really tuning in to any gifts that you may have, or really tuning up the gifts that you already are aware that you have. And then I got protected by the angels. You are cherished by the angels. So you are being protected by the angels. You have the power, right? And you also are being nurtured by Gaia.
Yeah.
Which is just
wonderful. It is. Yeah. Awesome cards.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Beautiful energies. Yeah. Beautiful energies. Yep.
Okay.
All right.
You ready?
So I got some. Yep. I'm ready.
There you go.
So I go along with Kelly. At your center, you know you've got all the power and you are centered. And look at that beautiful, look at that. You're looking out from above.
She's very similar to that other lady that I got.
That other card you had, yes. And again, I get it again with the core. Wow, the core of your being. The core of your being knows you are being shown. And so it says here that you are ready, but you're waiting. And then the card I pulled to clarify was patience, which none of us like, but at the same time, it's coming and it will make its entrance. Just let it germinate a little bit more, because at the core you've got it. It's just a little more time, a little more patience, and be looking for the messages as they come to you, maybe in a dream, maybe in a symbol, maybe in a song, whatever you find. Yeah. Awesome cards.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yep.
I love it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, nice cards. So mine is similar to you guys.
Good. Yeah.
We love it when we get all the same cards.
Uh-huh.
This is the secret language of light. And I have 38. Create your space.
Yes, look at more oranges. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So create your space, number 38. And the message is, make room for your dreams. Create a space for new desires by learning how to be happy now. Not in the future, not in the past, now. You know.
Right.
Well, you can't recreate the past anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Past is already past. We all want certain things in our life to change. It is up to each of us to do something about it. If you apply action from the position of truly wanting change, you will create evidence of that desire as manifestations of change. Once you notice something you would like to change, take a breath and say thank you. Recognizing what you want to change brings you more clarity on what you would like to change it to. Your job is to create the space for your dreams and desires to fill. Do this and you will begin to receive direction and wisdom. Create this space by coming into balance, meditating, focusing on the moment, or thinking of a person, animal, place, or situation that makes you smile. I feel that smile stretch through your body and relax, knowing that all you desire, it's on its way. You have empowered your whole being because you don't need conditions to change to feel joyous in the present. You are bathing in unconditional love.
There you go. Wow.
Breathe it in and enjoy how good it feels. So
Wow.
that's the
We got a
message.
lot of similar messages in our cards. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So I hope that resonated with you, Wendy, and thank you for your question. And I'm sending you big hugs.
Absolutely.
So let me
Times
see.
3. Big hugs times 3.
Times 3. 3 times
Yep.
3. Okay, we have this question, readers. If you could pull cards for me, I've been so
Of
grateful.
course, Lynn. What a
I always
beautiful
ask
woman you
right,
are.
hopefully today, today,
Today's the day, huh?
What a beautiful smile, Lynn.
I know it. What a beautiful lady. Yeah.
she's got gorgeous energy. Beautiful.
Yes, she does.
Yeah.
Yeah. SCR Darker Brown, I'm sorry that we can't take your question today. I'm sorry that you feel as though you've lost your way. I want to send you lots of love, and I want to tell you that we certainly care about you, and we're glad you're here with us tonight. And hopefully something you hear tonight will make you feel a little bit better. So,
Well
Everybody,
said, Aley. Well said.
Good.
You know, may I just say to sorry, was it SCR?
Yeah.
Yes, SCR. Recently in my chat, we just sort of happened organically that we developed a code word. So whenever someone feels like they're having a rough day, or maybe I'm having a rough day, we say code word for the person. So the code word is hugs, and we type hugs in capitals. And so, because unfortunately we've closed the questions, can we all code word SCR and send them some hugs, please?
I
From
was just going to say that, but you took over.
Oh, sorry.
well,
Okay.
Connie B is telling us that this person can take her place. If that's very kind of you,
That's
Connie.
very kind of you, Connie.
Yes. So it's up to
No.
it's up to Ron. Of course, it's his channel.
Yeah, but it's okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Connie, for that. If she can put what's your name? C.
It says SCR. Yeah.
Okay, you put your question in the.
Just wanted just a couple of cards. They feel like they lost their way. It's 9:31. SCR Dacker Brown.
Let me see. Yeah, I got it.
You got it. Okay. Thank you, Connie B. You're a doll. What a
Thank
nice
you,
girl.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So who are we reading now? Oh, okay. Yeah,
Oh yeah, this is for Lynn. Lynn, I pulled a card here for you, and it was Thoughtful Vibrations, Thought Vibrations, and it says Resonant Choices, Signature Signals. And so I think it's telling you to reflect upon the thoughts that come through for you, and find what resonates with your choices and with your abilities, whether it be trying to uplift, trying to find your gifts, trying to balance your life, trying to do self-care. You have that ability. You have that ability. And it says here that in some ways this will bring you some closure from whatever it is that might be bothering you, because we do have things that do bother us. But I also see a new friendship in your world. So that's exciting. So that's what I got for you. Just keep those thought vibrations in a positive manner for yourself.
Sorry, I didn't put you in the hot seat.
That's okay, Ron. It's okay with me. It's kind of scary when you get to a certain age,
Right? Especially when you know that some people are sitting at home watching you on the 65-inch jumbotron there in their living room.
Oh, true. Oh my God, they could see everything, blackheads, everything.
Exactly. Like, whoa.
Your husband is in the chat, Kelly.
Yep, I know.
Okay.
I said hi, honey, earlier.
Okay, you ready, Kelly?
Yep.
Okay, just give me a second. Wow. Okay, there we go. There we go.
All right. So we start with the same card that I pulled earlier, which is Crystal Quartz and Focus. I'm sort of picking up a little bit of what Aley was saying about that signal card that you got, Aley. Next, I have this back and forth.
Oh. Okay.
Let me show the cards, and then I'll tell you what I'm getting, and then you can tell me if that resonates. Now we have Illumination. Oops, sorry, it helps if I put it so you can see it. Illumination. And the last card that I got for you is this beautiful, adorable hedgehog, which is acceptance. And the card message on the bottom is embrace who you are. I'm not sure if you're doing some negative, like self-talk or some self-sabotaging. If you're perhaps maybe, on that hamster wheel and beating yourself up a little bit because you're not doing something that you think that you should be doing, or you're not where you think you're supposed to be, or something of that nature. No is a complete sentence. And that negative voice in your head, when it gets in the way like that, if this is what's happening for you, if it's getting in your way, you need to tell it, no, thank you, I'm not listening. Because if you allow it to take over, it will take over. And then, all kinds of things will go awry. And you will spend more time focused on what you're not doing and the reasons why you're not doing what you're not doing, and then beating yourself up because you're not doing what you think you're supposed to be doing, that you have drained all your energy, and then you can't actually do the thing that you want to do. So focus. When you focus, you're going to start to accept yourself. When you start to accept yourself, that is when the illumination will come. You literally will lift your vibration up, and you will be more positive. And I speak from personal experience. So I hope that helps a little bit.
Awesome.
Thank you, Kelly, for reading.
Absolutely.
That was. Oh, yeah, okay. Lynn, don't mind me. I get brain farts sometimes. Okay.
No.
I resonate with both of you because you said focus. Eh? Look what I have.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go. Visualize.
Visualize.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at the energy in this card. Okay. So the message is for you: if you can dream it, you can create it. Your
There you go.
imagination is a magical superpower that develops the content, the content, the content, look and feel of your life. You can use your inner vision to maintain or transform anything in your life. Visualization helps us to create a dream life without the perceived boundaries of the manifested world. To take your dreams out into the world, recall your visions of them as you meditate. Let the dreams become a feeling that leads you to a knowing that is so deeply ingrained it will become automatic response. Through repetition, this response gains momentum toward the tipping point between vision and manifestation. Now that you are privy to this universal law, relax, enjoy the journey towards your desires. When the desire manifests in your physical life, a new desire will be born in your imagination, and a fresh path will unfold. So that's the message I got for you.
Excellent.
Okay, I want to say thank you to Wendy for the super chat.
Yes.
Super chat.
That was very nice of her. Very
Thank
well.
you so much.
Yeah.
So That's a lot of work, control the buttons and do this and do that.
It is, yeah. You're a magician there. That's what.
Almost.
Yeah.
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 This is where we are now. Oh, put back on here. Click on here, click on there. So I hope that answered your question. And I'm sending you lots of hugs.
Yes. Thank you, Lynn. Yeah. Thank you,
Thank you
Lynn.
for being here. Thank you for all your support, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for all of my moderators. Thank you for all the fans and supporters and subscribers and everybody.
Did you say fans?
I've got to get one of those friggin' things.
I just scared my dog. She just ran.
Ben and Gerald put me on that boom boom all the time. They said I gotta get one of those things.
They're so much fun, really. Yes, they are.
So
All
Leslie
right,
King,
latest pup. Okay.
can I ask if my latest pup will be here long term? Needs all his bits.
Okay.
Long term. I believe she has had the pups besides that one, eh? She's got other animals with her?
I don't know.
I think so.
Yeah. Let's see if this one comes up with here. Well, I'm going to do my yes and no cards.
Oh, thank you so much, Lynn, for your super chat and many blessings from you and big hugs.
Oh.
Give me a super chat.
Thank you, Lynn.
Super chat. I don't know which is which anymore.
I know. For the donation, I think that's.
Thank you for the donation anyway.
Yeah.
So thank you so much.
Ron, can you put the question? Thank you.
Yeah.
I was like, oops, where to go?
Yeah, I know, but I just want to say thank you first.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. So I pulled my yes and no cards, Leslie.
Just a minute.
And I got.
Just a minute. There you go.
Okay. And I got it's complicated. All right. Which doesn't mean yes and doesn't mean no, because there isn't sometimes a full yes and no answer to what your question might be. However, I did bring the wisdom of the Magi came in. And I think that you will have the mental clarity, or the person that you need to maybe help you with the pet, with your puppy, will have the mental clarity. And the Magi is magical. It's part of the word magic. So I think you can work magic with this pup. And look at that, because the Magi is holding on to the beautiful ball that's in front of him, and it's floating. It's floating in the air. And so just like our thoughts float in the air, because that would be an air sign, I think that this is going to help you on your way with your puppy. So just know that it was just a little bit, maybe it's just a little more complicated than a yes or no. But I really feel it's positive. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you. So, Kelly, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Ready for the hot seat? There you
Absolutely. Ouch. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry, I had to excuse myself for a wee potty break.
Yep, nature calls.
So it's interesting that Aley got the Magi card, because I pulled from my Spirit Animal Wisdom deck. I figured that the animals would talk to me for the animal, for the puppy. And I got the penguin, which is Diamond Light Activation. Okay. This is light activations and new energies are coming your way. So be open to receive and welcome them in. And I wondered to myself if the puppy was brought to you for a reason. Then I got the field mouse, which is success. And I just love that image. It's about the only time I've ever looked at a mouse and thought it was cute, other than Stuart Little. Believe in yourself and dare to dream big. So then I pulled two more cards, or I pulled one card, but both fell out. So we've got, the first one is Journey by Moonlight, Believe in Magic. which is a beautiful card. And notice like they're talking to the moon and the fairies there on the tree branch, if you can see it. And then the next card that I got is passion and pleasure, savor your life. And so all of these messages resonate with me in terms of don't think that way. I realize easier said than done, but focus on the puppy. And I mean no offense, so I hope that you're not taking it that way, but focus on the puppy and really get into the moment with the puppy, because I think that the puppy's love and its loyalty and its power is going to really assist you in ways that you probably didn't even think about. That's what I'm feeling. Like the puppy is there for a reason, and he's going to give you something that you weren't expecting. Mm-hmm. Having him around is going to really like help to either increase your heart size, open your clarity up to something that you weren't thinking about before. Help with if you're trying to heal from something. I feel like he's there for a reason other than just because he's an adorable puppy and he needed you to help him. I think that he's there to serve a higher purpose for you, and I think that you should just enjoy the moment. And just as an FYI, I did use my pendulum and I asked originally, and I did get a yes. But I mean, long term is, I mean, what's long term to me might not be long term to you, right?
I believe.
Okay. See, now that's perfect, Leslie. Thank you so much. Leslie says he is the last one from my line, so we'll be putting in more time with him. My others are retired, and he will be getting me back into the scene.
Oh, good luck with that. Yeah.
That's beautiful. Thank you, Leslie. That's exactly what he's brought to do. Beautiful. Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh, I'm hot with that one.
Yeah.
Holy.
Thank you. So I picked cards from Debbie Freebird. I don't have a yes and no and stuff like that. So I have mountain. There's obstacles. There's a learning period. There's an adaptation. How do you say that? Adaptation period. To adapt to
adaptation. Yeah.
Adaptation. Yeah. That's what I mean.
That's okay.
There's because that little puppy looks at you, and you're the mother. You're the mother of that puppy. That's the animal's way of looking at you. So he needs, but also when you're with that little puppy, you need to use discernment, work with manipulation, so that he needs to be trained, so that well brought up, whatever, because there's people that train dogs they get out of control when they're older and things like that. He needs loving energy, gentle energy, and needs to know he's learning from you. Okay. This is the bear. That is you. You're the mother.
The mama bear.
The mama bear, okay? Taking care of his young. Okay. So you're in that position. There's hope. Here I had the star, which means there's success, is the destiny, the direction is going. There's a lot of hope that you will have it for a long time. Okay, long term. Always use your heart, your love from your heart. So that's the message I got for you. See? Okay.
Perfect.
Beautiful.
So, thank you for your question, and I hope that resonated with you, Leslie. And good luck. Let us know.
Mm-hmm.
I believe she has other animals, so that's
what kind of put in the chat if you would. Tell me what kind of dog it is that you have. I'd love to know. Yeah. Oh, it's storming in Phoenix. Okay.
What's he saying? We are waiting for things to fall into place. He knows how to push our buttons.
That's the
He
complication.
always needs a firm hand. I have had others show him who are firmer than me, and he
Oh,
has.
they're whippets. Oh, the
So
whippets are
sweet.
beautiful dogs. Oh, I love their little heads.
Wow,
Thank
she
you.
has grandma, mom, uncle, and bub.
Wow,
That's so cute.
that's awesome. Yeah.
Okay, we move on to the next question. Let me see where we are. And I gotta put myself out of the hot seat for first. Connie B, give her place up. Okay. Uh, Pierrette, I hope you're still here, Pierrette. Oops. Oh, don't tell me anything.
Did you just? I think she just wanted a card, Ron. I think
Okay.
she just
I
wanted a
just
card.
deleted her question.
I
Crazy.
understand. I've done that. No, I don't. I've done it, but I think she just wanted a card. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I've done that so many times, Ron.
Jeez, I'm there. What did you do? What did you do?
Pierrette, I got lightning for you. Look at this. Beautiful. I don't tend to think of it as always a negative card. Lightning is something sudden, something quick that's going to happen, something unpredictable. I've been watching Pierrette's channel, and she had a beautiful message the other day, and it was about saying, giving love and sending animals that are passing the roads love and light and to move them on. So thank you for your work, Pierrette. Something unexpected on your way. I hope it's good news.
Hi, IT guy. Welcome, welcome. Terry.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
Interesting. Someone had asked before about like what why jumpers and why how do we know what cards or whatever.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so I'm shuffling the deck, and I just wanted to show this. Right. So I'm shuffling this way, and these two cards literally stand up. So when those two cards stand up, that's an indicator that they want to be selected if they don't jump out. So
right.
Really quick, this is what I've got for you, Pira, and I love this. So the first card that we have is Cloud, which is your imagination. And I often think of it, it's like, remember when we were younger and you lay down on the grass and you'd look up at the clouds and try to like guess the shapes and stuff. I feel like that's speaking to so many things, right? Allowing yourself that wonderful time, letting your creative juices flow, clearing your mind because you're immersed in such a wonderful, sort of happy, buoyant kind of energy, right? Just I got nothing to do but dream and look up at the clouds and imagine all sorts of wonderful things. So I'm going to say that that's your creative juices flowing, and also a little bit of self-care, right? A little bit of self-love. We've got the moon, which is cycles. And now based on that card, and then the next card I got, which is the oak tree, your ancestors, I feel like I want to say to you that if you are trying to process in terms of moving forward, like maybe you feel like you're not picking up momentum or something, like maybe you're not going somewhere fast enough. I think that it's a cycle. It's not an intentional pause, and maybe that's why the cloud and the ancestors. So tapping into your wisdom and looking up at the clouds, allowing yourself to imagine and dream, be a little more lighter, right? Don't be so like, I've got to do this. This has to happen by this time. I don't know if I'm right or not, but that's what I'm picking up from the cards. So in other words, just be kind to yourself, right? Be patient. Tap into your inner wisdom. It's going to happen. You're going to get where you need to go. It just takes some time. That's what I got for you. Hope it helps.
Cool.
Thank you, Kelly. Okay, Pierrette, I have cards I took that I pulled from Scott Essence ET cards. So, first card I got, Water Source for Life Purity Cleanse. Okay, you're in the period of releasing, cleansing, that you're going through that. Okay. Next, I have that your ancestors are with you in spirit.
Mhm.
So they're following you. Okay. Next card I got is message is we are one universe and the planets have connected energy. You're connected to all. Okay. The next
Awesome.
card I got is what Kelly said. Patience is a virtue. Trust the timing. Trust
Hmm.
that, okay. And the next
Beautiful.
card I got is find your soul family, your circle of life.
Cool.
So you're in that.
I think she has too. I think Pierrette has found her soul family. Yeah. Good. That's
She
awesome.
just needs to acknowledge it. I think that she
Yep.
maybe she
She's working on it. Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
She
hard at
is.
the
She's doing
beginning.
really well. Yep.
You know, when you're just starting a new channel and stuff,
Yeah.
it's really hard to
It is.
you know, understand things, to grasp, you know, what you're doing. And this is a lot different, even though it doesn't look that much different. You know, to just be on the screen. There's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes. It's
Oh yeah.
learn how to do that.
Yeah.
You know, may feel make you feel like you're being challenged.
Yep.
Hello, Viviani. Welcome.
Yeah. Hi, Viviani. It's good to see you, dear.
Yeah. So yeah, but it's all a question of trusting.
Mm-hmm.
Bye,
Because we
Teresa.
The hardest
You know,
thing to do, right?
yeah, it's hard to trust. When you went through stuff when you're young, it's hard to trust after that, even when
Yeah.
you're an adult. And
Yeah.
even if you do readings or these chats, whether you know people in person or not, you still have that little icky trust issue coming up.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It always does. With
Yep.
some
You're right,
people,
Ron.
with
Yep.
some people, it's easier to trust. With other people, you're questioning it all the time. So
Right.
Yep.
that's the way it is. I can't change that. I can only change what I feel, what I know.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, Rosemary, I hope Pierrette resonated with you, and thank you for your question and big hugs. Um,
Yep.
so, Ron, I had my front teeth ex. Oh boy, that's good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Understood, Rosemary.
I
Yeah.
look semi normal with my partial.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I never had a question about teeth in my whole life. This is the first one. Uh, First
Well,
time in my
that's okay. And you know
yeah.
what? I think we all worry about that. But you know what? You're beautiful, whether that, and what is normal, Rosemary. But I do understand. I remember my mom when she had her teeth extracted, she did not want to, the phone would ring and she wouldn't have her teeth to put in. And she didn't want to answer the phone because it sounded funny. But eventually she did okay. So it's understandable that you would have that
But when
concern.
they extract teeth, don't they take what I don't know how to say
They
that.
put a partial plate in usually or something.
They
Dentures
Eventually.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
something,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
it goes with your gums and not your teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your teeth are not there anymore, but
Yeah.
I think to make
Yeah.
it fall sick,
Rosemary,
They replace it with some teeth. Yeah, they do.
moles.
I
Yeah,
want to.
moles.
Yeah, the
And
molds. Yeah.
they form it. They form it with your gums and not your teeth because your teeth are not there anymore.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Rosemary, I want to say to you that I am incredibly proud of you.
Yeah.
That took a lot of courage to do.
Mhm.
Most people that know me know that I don't smile with an open mouth because my teeth are horrible. I don't leave my house, and it's not because of the pandemic. I am working on that, though. And my goal is September, October to be heading to the dentist because my ultimate goal is to be able to go to Christmas to my sister's house and be able to have a photograph
Mhm.
with my family with a full smile. So I applaud your bravery.
She says I
Yes.
had cancer and my teeth rotted. Yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry, dear. Sorry to hear that. But you know what? You're going to feel a lot better once you have this done. Absolutely.
I did pull 2 cards for Rosemary.
Okay, I'll put you in the
Okay.
hot seat. Put you in the hot seat. Give me a
Well, I
second.
didn't pull 2. I got 2.
Okay.
I do also want to mention, Rosemary, my husband's in the chat right underneath where you wrote, I had cancer and my teeth rotted. He speaks from personal experience, right? Your body adapts quicker than you realize, so be kind to yourself. So the 2 cards that I got for you are from the Guardian Angel Oracle. They're little heart shapes, which is just lovely. And they both came out. So the first one is healing. Listen to your heart. Love is the greatest healer. It has the capacity to balance and heal your emotions, thoughts, and perceptions, which in turn will heal you physically. Your angels are here with you and will help dissolve your fears. Trust in the power of love to guide you, and your life will magically transform. This card is confirmation that healing is occurring right now. And then we've got affirmation. Be aware of your language and thoughts. The most powerful statement you can ever make, think or feel, is thank you. Be grateful for all the blessings in your life as we acknowledge the divine order of life. The universe responds with ever greater blessings. You are a powerful creator. All you say and think resonates through the heart of creation, and creation responds accordingly. So just be very careful in terms of making your words and your sentences as positive as you can, which will only lift your vibration and allow yourself to heal quickly.
Absolutely.
My mom had cancer, and she used to say that a positive mindset was everything. I send you many blessings.
Absolutely. So, yeah, I want to say something about teeth. And teeth, if we dream about teeth, they symbolize the little details. They're just, that's what their symbology is. So the little details are being taken care of for you, and you only have to worry about the bigger details. So this will be my last reading for tonight. I've stayed a little bit longer than I said I would, and I love everybody, but I want to see my husband. I haven't seen him in a while. So I want to give you this reading. You're at a crossroads. You're at a crossroads, and the dentist is going to say, open up. And I think you need to just open up and know that everything is going to be A-okay, and you'll be able to smile again and feel really good about it. You'll have your times of hot and cold. You know, sometimes we feel good about ourselves and sometimes we don't. And your family might be a little bit concerned for you because they want you to be happy. But you have the inner strength that it takes to get through it. If you've gotten through the cancer, this is just something really easy compared to that. Absolutely.
Beautiful, Aley.
Somebody else in the chat says I had to get 4 people before I had radiation. And I had to
I'm
get.
sorry, Chris.
I can relate. I had cancer. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm very sorry that you went through that too. I want to send all my love to everybody. Thank you, Ron. I love you, buddy. And let's do this again. We can do it on a Saturday when I'm not up there with my husband. So I'm here for you. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Bye, Miss Aley.
Bye, Kelly. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Lots of.
So I'm going to put myself in the hot seat, and I picked cards from the Light Seers Tarot. I need to remind my brain what to say because I'm getting brain fart.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah. Okay. This is a message card. You know, the universe is trying to tell you there's a message. Now, I have the Tower, but the Tower is about transformation. You're in that period, and you find it difficult. Difficult because I got the Nine of Swords. It's difficult for you at the moment. But what's coming up is fantastic positive cards. I got the Fool. The Fool is a new beginning, a new look, and a new inspiration
I love that.
that'll come out of that. And next card I
Beautiful,
got,
Ron.
I have the Queen of Wands, which is all magic. So you will still love yourself after this. You will still shine, and you'll like the new look that you're getting. So
Beautiful.
yeah. So I hope
Beautiful reading, Ron. Beautiful reading.
yeah. So next card, I hope that resonates for you, and I'm giving you a big hug too, and and all the support you need. So everybody send her some love
Absolutely.
because it's not easy to go through with with cancer and things like that. So never easy for anybody. So we have Dan, we have Amy, Steve, and SCR,
Yeah.
the last one.
Dan Artist Painter.
So Dan Artist wants to know, I have a dealer who is representing my work. Will she sell my work? That's a yes and no question. Eh? Will she sell my work?
You're welcome, Rosemary. Rosemary said beautiful readings. Thank you. Dan, if this is your puppy, he or she is beautiful in the avatar. Gorgeous.
So if you're comfortable with that person selling your work, you're comfortable, you listen to your gut, listen to your heart, and selling your work. Wow. This is like a yes no question. Whew. I don't know why, but I'm pulled the cards from the deck of character for some reason.
It's all good.
Yeah. They're slippery like hell, these cards, though.
Yeah, they are. They're hard to hold on to.
Yeah.
The art representing Dan, the artist painter, saw his work. So my pendulum got a yes. Do you want me to go, Ron?
Yeah, just a minute. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I can put you in the hot seat anyways.
Woohoo!
I think.
In the hot seat.
I don't know how to do that.
No, that should be fine.
Oh, just a minute. Yeah. Give me a second, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jesus, how would they do that? Jeez, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, there we are. We got it. Okay. I'll just take that card. Yeah.
Thank you. So Dan says in the chat, it's a new relationship with her, with the art dealer. She seems very nice, but you never know if they will be successful. So I used the Guardian Angel Messages Tarot. I've got the King of Fire. So charismatic, innovative, inspirational, like a real kind of like, someone who's like a real go-getter, right? They have a great entrepreneurial spirit and a great creative side to them. So I'm not sure if that's you or if this is representing the art dealer, but either way, that's a great energy. Following that, we have the Two of Earth. In this deck, it's represented, as you can see, by the little person sort of balancing on the fence, right? Prioritization, playfulness, right? Work-life balance. And we have the Lover's card. So this implies to me that this relationship is going to be a really positive relationship for you with this art dealer. This is about, someone who understands another person's emotions, someone who's connected at the heart center, like-minded individuals, right? On the bottom of the deck, I have the King of Earth. And so again, this is about prosperity. This is about generosity. This is someone who is extremely successful. So I don't know whether you're the king of fire or they're the king of fire, or if you're the king of earth or they're the king of earth. But either way, that is amazing. So you've got all of the good things, right? Inspiration, innovation, charisma, someone who is a like-minded individual, someone who is creative, and being successful, prosperous, and generous. I say it is a great relationship, but just be careful to maintain that balance. That's all. That's a wonderful reading, very positive, and I hope that you come back and let us know how it's going.
Yeah, and always listen to your gut, whatever, no matter what.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
No matter what, because after all, it's your work. Oh my God! Okay. How these kids? Anyway, I gotta put this is first time. No.
What you got, love?
Okay, first of all, Dan, I picked from the deck of cards. The first card I got, mother energy. So mother is taking care of everything for you. Okay, your mother's there to help, and you know this is like a mother energy relationship, sort of like she will do what she needs to do to help you. Okay. Next card I got was, I don't know how to say this, the anxiety teenager
Oh,
teen.
angsty teenager.
Yeah, it's like somebody that's likes to talk. I don't know, really got open on communications is wild, like boom, boom, boom. So then I have the dragon, which is fire, which is a good thing. The dragon is a good thing for you. Okay, so yeah, one thing leads to another, and also I had the door, so there's an opportunity for for that to happen, that you will sell you. Okay, and also guess what? I last card I got,
Wow.
another mother energy.
Wow.
Two of them, one at the beginning and one at the end.
Interesting.
Yeah. So that's interesting reading.
I wonder if it's going to be like a nurturing relationship, right?
Yes, yes. Because I get the feeling that she understands the value that you represent.
Beautiful.
Okay? It's like for her, I get that she's the mother, and I get that it's important to take care of, a mother always take cares of her
Right.
loved ones, and things like that. So yeah.
Right. So Dan is saying, what's that mean? If you're referring to like the mothering energy being there twice, it's just like what Ron and I are saying in terms of like she's going to nurture you, she's going to look after you,
Right,
she's
yeah.
going to,
Yeah.
help you find your way. I'm not sure if this person is like an experienced person and you're more on the new side, but I feel like they're gonna try to assist you. But I think that's why you got that balance. So like be careful of that, right?
Mhm.
Also, the mother energy could be, the mother card could be about like your bond, which is why I got the lovers card, right? Like just your bond, because you're like-minded individuals, right?
But also, what I was picking up, she said she's experienced. What I was picking up, she's there at the beginning, and she'll be there right to the end.
I love that, Ron.
That's
Yeah.
that's what my take
Yeah.
on that. So, yeah.
Beautiful. Best of luck to you, Dan. Sounds
Because
very exciting.
other energy usually doesn't abandon
Usually.
you. Usually. So I hope that resonated with you.
Yeah.
And thank you for your question, Dan. And let us know anyway,
Beautiful.
because he's he's quite creative, and I see him every day, every day, practically all the time with Milu when Milu's on every day.
Love it. Sterling Roses said, take care of you from beginning to end, the two mothers. And then you said that. And then Sterling Roses typed, Ron, I typed that as you said it. So it's great minds thinking alike. I love it.
Yeah, right. Okay, that was nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, you can't make this stuff up. It just happens just like that. So now we have Amy smiling love and light. When I move to England, should I move to the city or country? Oh boy. Should I move to the city or the country? Oh, I'm questioning that question. It's funny. It's funny she asked that. I'm asking myself, why are you asking that? You already know the answer.
Amy moves from England, should she move to the country?
Why am I getting now? You already know the answer to that question.
So I got the city as a yes with my pendulum. I literally got like it stood still for the country, and then it started to go no for country. I'll throw some cards though, but I just thought I'd throw that out there.
Okay, what you just said for the city, and because she has needs, she needs to be in the city for medical reasons and things like that. Yeah. Like I'm saying, medical reasons. I mean, there's things that she needs to be close to, you know, and the city provides that. Yes, provides that. When you're out in the country, you know, you need a vehicle, you need people to whatever support and drive you there in a way.
Right. That makes sense though.
Well, like I said at first, I said you already know the reason. You already know the answer. I don't know what I was getting, but I think she knows. I don't know if she's in the chat. Oh, she says she's here.
Yeah, she's here.
I will be by myself. Basically, the person I depend on won't have my back. So, you see what I mean? That's why you said city and resonated with me.
Yeah, I'm getting like interesting cards. Which the first card I got was snake, and I'm only showing it because Amy just wrote that in the chat. So I've got snake, which is shedding. Yeah. And then I've got people and family. And in the chat, she said, I'll be by myself. Basically, the person I depend on won't have my back.
So when I said she already knew, I said she already knew. She already
Yeah, and there you go. Just confirm. I'm confirming what Ron said. Not that he needs to confirm it, but that's what I got, right? Al's spirit wisdom.
Yeah.
So yeah, you already know. So trust your gut on it.
So I hope that answered your question, Amy. And
yeah,
much love to you and many blessings. And
it looks like Grun is agreeing. Says with an 8 of Earth, it tells me city to make progress towards your goals. So right. Grun pulled an 8 of Earth as well. So there you go. 3 confirms.
Oh,
thank you, Amanda. Very kind.
Thank you, Amanda. Thank you for your super sticker. Hey, it's my super sticker. Now I can read it. I think they were super chats. So thank you so much. Thank you. I was so happy to read it. Hey, it's a super chat. It's super sticker. Funny. So, Amy, I hope that resonated with you. So we have Steve. He wants just a general read for the next several days. I think he just got finished with his windows on his house.
My buddy Steve. I haven't seen Steve in a while.
Oh, give me another one. Wow. Thank you. It came in twice. Super sticker twice. I got it twice. Yes.
Steve has been washing a rug by hand. My goodness.
Why by hand? Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. It helped pass the time. Wow. That's a lot of work to yeah, a rug. Uh,
For Steve.
rug by hand. It's funny when he said wash a rug by hand. It helps pass the time. It's like it's saying, "Oh my, he has trouble. He has problems with." You know what I mean? Like when you stop everything and be quiet and
Like,
relax.
yeah, he can't
Oh,
sit
I gotta
still.
do something. I gotta do something. I gotta do something. You get what I mean?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
funny that you say that because first card I pulled was the wheel. So like that continuous momentum, right? And now I realize that's a stretch for the Wheel of Fortune, but you said what you said, and then I thought, yes, the wheel, it just keeps moving. I mean, that's what it does, right?
Yeah.
I just thought it was interesting.
It's like I have to be occupied, and really, we're not used to like quiet times. You know, we're not used to that stuff. You know what I mean? Like we have to do something all the time, all the time. And that,
Fidgety.
yeah, I don't know. It's like the brain pushes you to do that.
Sometimes it's difficult, like to your point, Ron, sometimes it's difficult to be alone with your thoughts. And I think interesting. There you go.
Oh my God! You should see what I pulled.
What'd you pull? Yep.
Fear will be your downfall. Like being afraid to be, you know, nothing
Yeah.
to do or something like that. I don't know. Yeah.
I got something similar, not quite, but I got something similar. Phased entanglement, emotional influence.
He says wasn't going to stare at the chat for 2 hours.
We're just bugging you, Steve.
Yeah.
I'm not satisfied with my cards yet. Sorry. I need to pull more so I know what else is going on. Do you want to go or do you want me to go? Ron?
It's okay. Uh, I'm not finished pulling either.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Well, thank you, SCR.
Thank you so much for your generous donation.
Very
Thank you.
kind.
Yeah. Yeah. And she says, thanks to you both. There you go.
Very kind of you. Appreciate you.
I always, I enjoyed reading with you, Kelly.
Well, my friend, I enjoy reading with you as well. So that works out then, doesn't it? Because it wouldn't. You guys would feel it if we didn't. So.
No, of course.
So Steve, this is what I got for you. I've got the Wheel of Fortune, as I said before, right? So this is the influencing energy from the past, right? This is progress. This is a little bit of luck, the forward momentum, the forward motion. But it implies some sort of a change. There I am in the hot seat. It implies some sort of a change. Next up, we have the Six of Water. Memories, childhood, and nostalgia. Now, it's funny because I literally look at this card and I can see his comment in the chat. Well, Kelly, you still had that mystery girl for September, too far away. This could be someone coming back from the past because it is the card of memories, childhood, nostalgia. I'm just saying. I don't know what it is, Steve. I don't know why, but then I've got the Three of Pentacles, or the Three of Earth. Working in a collaboration, working well with others, partnerships, cooperation, collaborations, that type of energy. On the bottom of the deck, I've got The Dreamer, which is a new beginning. It's about a little bit of adventure and believing in possibilities and opportunities. I pulled this card here, which is kinship. So this is community in your group. And so I don't know, like, are you going to like a barbecue for friends, or like a high school reunion or a college reunion or something like that? Like, I feel like I swear this is the exact same reading I gave you like all those months ago. And I feel like it's back. So I know it's so strange, but like literally that's what I got. Community in your group. And I believe that I said that it was someone like a coworker or someone that you already know. Now, I did get the face entanglement, which is emotional influence. And so I don't know if you do get invited, if there are people that you're around, a party that you're going to, or just a couple of people in the backyard, just be careful of any kind of like drama. So, make sure that you know who your group is what I want to say to you, because that's what that is about. And then the last card that I got is the oak tree, the ancestors. So this is counting on your inner wisdom, right? The inner wisdom that your ancestors provide you with, trusting your gut instinct, your intuition, that kind of thing, which is going to help you to stay out of any kind of drama or melodrama and know who your soul tribe is, truly. Who you can trust within your group. Mm-hmm. Right? I'm not sure if that helps or not, or resonates, but that's what I got for you, Les.
Thank you, Kelly. I have carried some meaty of Scott Essence. And
I love these cards.
Okay. Fear will be your downfall. That was the first card I showed a while ago.
I gotta have a smoke, sorry. 2 hours in.
Believe what is right in front of you. Believe what is right in front of you. Okay. So, and then I have choices. Your intuition leads your soul path. Okay. And the next card I got. Your ancestors are with you in spirit.
Yeah.
It goes along with what Kelly just said. Reading. And also, he says his ancestors have played a big for a healing circle for mom and sister. Also, I have our universe may be a mystery, but be amazed of all that is the matrix of energy. The 3D life may be a struggle, but your soul is pure love. That's the message.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I love that card.
Yeah, you can see that.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
That comment that you just wrote there, M. Steve, just makes me think of the card that I got for the like knowing your kinship group. So if your ancestor played a role in a healing circle for your mom and your sister, that's what that was.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Tracy. I know it's so bad of me. I apologize, you guys.
What?
Oh, because I'm smoking.
Oh.
I could turn my camera off and I could pretend that I wasn't, but then you all know what I'm doing, so.
Anyway, smoke would get in your eyes anyway.
Yeah, that's right. It would.
Yeah. So we have, I hope that answered your question, Steve. And thank you so much for your. Now, the last person I have.
SCR.
Yeah. Cards for me, please. I feel I have lost my way. No, you didn't. You haven't lost your way. You're confused.
Yeah.
You're in an emotional state where it could like create confusion, whatever. But you're in the right place right now. You're with the right people, like-minded people, and you come here to heal and share and support each other. That's what we're here for. I think I gotta pick message from the secret language of life for you.
Absolutely. That's a beautiful duck.
Yeah, it is. So I'm gonna put get out of the hut.
Creepers. I just literally like dropped my deck on the floor because 4 cards fell out and I tried to stop them. I don't know what is happening. Like they're literally flying. They have so much energy in them.
Yep.
Wow.
So life is a mindset, Lorraine. Hi, welcome. Say hi to Kelly from Heart and Soul. Oh, not Heart and Soul. Doesn't catch for me. Jeez, I got Aley on my mind. She's thinking
It's all
about it.
good. It's all good.
Yeah.
Holy cow. Okay. I understand why you're feeling the way that you are.
Yeah. You want to go?
Mm-mm. Not yet. I just need 1 or 2 more cards. Hi, life is a mindset.
Oh boy. The card I just picked. Yeah.
Yep.
I picked that card tonight and I picked it again. The way you're feeling right now. Okay, I can go if you want.
Yeah, please.
There. So, SCR. What I have, I'll just take that away for you. Yeah. Like I said, I picked that. It's transformation. You're in the period of transformation. I mean, yeah, that's why you feel lost and everything. But just be patient and let this too will pass. Things will calm down. Hang around with like-minded people, positive people, people that really support you, to send you love. Uh, that will help heal whatever, because you're doing a lot of releasing, whether you know it or not, or confused or not. It's a lot of releasing. It's about past dramas. It's about life in general, what you've been through. Okay. So it says suffering is optional. You are experiencing an ending. It's an end to something. It's not something that it's beginning. It's something that ending. Okay, end cycle. And you are feeling a loss as a whole, or a void in your life. This empty feeling is a space for something new and better. You release. When you release, something else takes place. New energy comes in. Okay. This empty feeling is a space for something new and better. A new way will reveal itself very soon. Pain is something that happens to all of us, but suffering is a choice. Depends what you focus on. To suffer is to believe thoughts that are not your soul truth. Justifying, analyzing, and rationalizing will separate you further from your soul wisdom. From this state, you will blame yourself, another, or an event for feeling angry or sad. Focusing on the suffering will only cement the ide- ide- well, ideology or belief that created it. In other words, you become what you fight against. Now, imagine what you can create by focusing on all the beautiful aspects of your life and what you are good at. Focus on where your life is filled with things that make you smile. Change starts with you, and all your desires begin with a dream. Where will you place your focus tomorrow morning? So, like I said before, this message is where do you put your focus on? Um, Focus on past hurts, past things we're going through. When you focus on that, you still suffer because what's happening is it's not your soul that makes you suffer. It's your little programs that we all have in our head, which we accumulate uh, through through the society, through our parents, through other relationships that we've been through. We all suffer from that. The little programs repeat and repeat until we become aware of it and we take our power back and let it release that stuff. Because that's not yours for you to keep. It's not for you to hang on to. Okay? You are not your suffering. You are a beautiful, amazing, full of love human being. Your soul wants you to know that you're worthy of love. You're worthy of everything that's beautiful in this life because you are beautiful. You were created with beauty, not with suffering. Okay. So you need to let it go. But hang around with positive, supportive, loving people that support you, love you, and share the same energy as we do, because I've been through that. Kelly's been through that. Everybody's been through it. We're all survivors. That's why we come here. Sometimes you find it where this love with strangers that you don't even know, that you meet online, you know,
No.
because whatever you who you're hanging around. It's important not to let that energy grab you and bring you down. So
Right.
I hope that resonated with you, and I'll let Kelly next in line. There you go. And I want to say thank you to Life is a Mindset, Lorraine, and thank you for
Yes.
your super sticker. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Very, very generous. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Life is Mindset, Lorraine.
Yeah.
I got a lot of similar messages that Ron did, SCR. Um, and literally, I was shuffling the deck, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tarot cards like fell out, like all at once, just boom. So I'm gonna go through them rather like not quickly, but rather quickly because I got basically the same as Ron did. So we start out with the Emperor. So this is the energy coming in from the past. This is about control and leadership and structure. And so I don't know if you feel like you're lacking that. So you had it and now it's gone and you're trying to get it back. Following that, we have the Page of Water or the Page of Cups. So this is about your intuition. In terms of you are intuitive, but you could be blocked and not allowing your intuition to react or to hear the messages that are being sent to you or given to you, right? It's about someone who is extremely sensitive, empathic, open-hearted. We've got the Chariot, but it's in reverse. So this is the Chariot upright, and it's in the reverse. So upright, the Chariot is about victory. It's about recognition. It's about willpower. In the reverse, it's about being unfocused, basically, right? Feeling stuck. You're not going anywhere. So like literally spinning your wheels. Right next to that, we've got the 10 of Air, and that's your energy right now. That's where you're at right now, right? This is endings. It's a sense of freedom. So you are completing a cycle.
Yeah.
You want answers now. You want to know what happened. I want to know how to move forward, right? But in truth, it doesn't work like that. And the harder we want the answers, the further away they seem to be, right? Which is why you're feeling lost and stuck. Next to that, we've got the King of Fire. Again, this card is in reverse. So this is your challenge card, right? It's about being passionate and about being confident. It's about being adventurous and spontaneous. Really, it's about you trying to be inspired to enjoy your life, to find that joy, find that thing that makes you want to, as Ron said, sparkle and shine.
Mm-hmm.
Your outcome card is fantastic. It is a new beginning. It is believing. It is knowing that you are protected. On the bottom of the deck, we've got the wise counselor, and that's the Hierophant. So that's your overlying energy. That's about traditions and beliefs. So it can also be about a spiritual experience. It can be about a spiritual teaching. So I believe that the reason that you came here, I don't know what it might be other than the question that you asked, but Connie giving up her spot so you could get your question in was meant to be. And I hope that all of the support that you're receiving in the chat, just being in a place with like-minded individuals, is helping in a way so that you know that you're loved, because you are. We've got lost in the ruins of the past. Find the way to the present moment and live. We've got emotional desert. With the master number 11, feeling inactivity and isolation. And then we've got Archangel Raguel, which I never say that correctly, which is justice, harmony, and solutions. So first thing I want you to do is be kind to yourself. The second thing I want you to remember is that you are loved. And the third thing I want you to do for yourself, more importantly than 1 and 2, probably, is I want you to take yourself outside or somewhere nice and quiet, maybe the bathtub, somewhere that you feel comfortable, your happy place. And I just want you to just sit, just be quiet, just for a minute. And just be. And let all that monkey stuff that's going around in your head telling you that you're not on the right schedule and this isn't happening at the right time or whatever, just stop it. Just let it get real quiet. And I want you to try to do that as often as you can, because what you're doing is you're clearing all of that stuff out and allowing yourself to breathe. And when you breathe like that, you're helping yourself to lift your vibration just a little bit higher. And sometimes just that difference, that mental clarity, is going to make things seem a whole lot better for you.
Look what she said. She said, Hugs, I am in a period of transformation. We'll look forward and not back. I'm a reader as well. I was just going to say something. I wanted you to finish, Kelly. I was just going to say, she's so sensitive. She's taking other people's energies on.
Yeah.
Okay? And it's not for you to take them on. You got to create
I'm like
boundaries
right now. Yeah, you just need to be very kind to yourself right now, SCR, and love yourself up a little bit.
Because you need to create boundaries, because I think there's people around you that you're taking their energy on because you're so loving, giving.
Yeah, that's what that was, right? The scale, the boundaries, right?
Yes.
Keeping yourself safe. Oh, hi, Trina. Well, you changed
Trina.
your name. Hi, Trina. Nice to see you.
Oh, she changed her name. Yeah. Uniquely Inspired LLC. Oh, wow.
Oh, hot, man. Holy.
Everybody's changing their names for a reason. I didn't change mine because I'm staying right on. There's a reason why I'm called Ron Unconditional Love Tarot. That's it. So, yeah, she says, true, taking other. There you go. I had that feeling really strong that true, taking others' energy. Yes. So you just got to create boundaries and, be yourself. Never mind what the others think. Never mind what these people, because sometimes,
Oh yeah, let's have a chat. Why don't we, Ron? Let's have a chat. I mean, Ron and I understand each other in that perspective, because we both do that as well. And it's hard.
Because we give, and sometimes other people just take and take and take. They don't share.
It's not reciprocated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the one way and not the other. So,
Yeah.
and you got to create boundaries. What the hell? I
Yeah.
mean, you got to just be who you are, and the ones that are there to support you will support you, and they'll truly support you with love, and they'll share, and those are the ones that'll help you heal from that. So,
Yeah. Pie Good
and
is cool. Love the name, by the way.
yeah, yeah. So, so I'm glad. Yeah. So she said, yeah, she's letting other people, but we we're there trying to read, give her our most whatever unique energy to help
Mhm.
others, and others sometimes abuse. They abuse. They just because they don't have that. They don't have that energy.
Yeah. And then
You know?
there's times when it's not intentional, but it's
Yeah.
just, maybe you've had like a couple of really hard reads that are very emotional, very draining. We're going through a huge energy,
Shift.
like, I mean, it's all over the place.
Yes.
And so you may be feeling a bit of that as well. So I think just some time just to get quiet and sort of recharge yourself and love yourself up a little bit would do you a world of good.
And also, she's in the period where she's waking up.
Yes.
I mean, really waking up,
Yes.
truly waking up. Like you're true waking up to the true who you are.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to other put it any other way. Your uniqueness. You're waking up to that.
Yeah.
Okay? And don't let anybody take that away from you.
Stand in your power, my friend. Stand in your light and shine your light. Because I used to, I have a funny, really, really cute, funny little quick story. This board that y'all can see here, this is what I called my positivity board, and I took some little mantras and stuck them up there to help motivate me. And then my cat ate them all. So now my cat is super positive, but what can I tell you? Anyways, one of my favorite things on there was be who you want to see. Because I suffer from anxiety, panic disorder, and depression. And so there are days when I can't rise to the occasion. And there's days when I let the other people's energy really, mess with me. And that's why I have that on my board, right? Or had it on my board, I should say. Be who you want to see, because I want to show up. I want to show up. And so it helped me.
Hmm.
Hey, MK Karen.
Yeah. I was going to say something too. I was just going to say, when you first start doing these channels to doing these readings, it's not easy to be who you are. Actually, it's harder than you think to be who you are, because you feel everybody's friggin' energy. You feel everybody's judging you. You feel like everything's coming at you. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
At first, I'm telling you, you get to know who you are really, and stick to your whatever your core, your uniqueness, and
Yeah.
the hell with it, whoever thinks whatever, because I can only be me. I cannot be anybody else but me.
Well,
Which,
I think to your point, Ron, that's 100% accurate. And then, like, I'm not saying that I completely agree with what Ron said, but for me, I have like an additional thing where I don't that when I get down like that, when I can't show up and be myself, that's what I mean by being present. I don't think I'm good enough. I
yeah,
don't think myself is good enough. And so that is a problem. I mean, that's a huge problem.
yeah,
When we don't accept ourselves as being the powerful being that we are, then we're never going to be good enough. And we're always going to be chasing something, right? So, all right. Who was our, there we go.
life is
Mindset, Lorraine.
life is a mindset. Lorraine, cards for me about my youngest son.
about my eldest son. What is going on? Is it okay, Lorraine, if we get your son's first name? Interesting.
You can share it.
Yes, it is interesting. By the way, I love the bird on Good as Gold's avatar. So pretty.
Isn't it interesting that most of us actually suffer from the same thoughts and anxiety? It is.
Yeah.
But, you know, you're not the only one in the world. You think you're the only one. Everybody's different. No. We're all going through some similar stuff. Everybody.
When you're an empath, you feel things. And when you feel things in the way that empaths do, I don't know how you don't feel anxiety in some form or another. You know what I mean? Because there's so much going on.
Well, we need each other to heal. You know, why these chats work well for me? Because before I started my channel, I was in the chat just like you. I was saying hi to people just like you, and all of a sudden people were saying hi back to me, and then I got a couple of readings which helped me heal my heart. I had stuff like 30, 40 years still stuck there that I couldn't comprehend. I couldn't understand why. You know, like I'm just going to share something. I had it 35 years, 40 years ago. I had an ex-girlfriend who committed suicide. I couldn't understand what the hell, why she would suicide when I give her so much love and everything. And I finally healed because of somebody gave me a reading. And she showed up in the reading and she said, I'm sorry. And she actually showed the reader why she couldn't hang on to my love, because she was full of holes, because she lived the stuff that I didn't know about her, abuse, I don't know. And that, like, it's like a glass of water. If your glass is full of holes, that won't hold the water. It's something. So, then I understood why. So, and it helped me heal. So,
that's beautiful, Ron. I mean, it's beautiful that you had that experience.
Yeah.
Right.
But it took years and years to finally understand. Even if I had a near-death experience, I had been on the other side, I still had complications. Why would a person take his own life?
Right.
And besides, she left a little girl behind for 5 years. That little girl, when I met her, I'm not the father, by the way. It was somebody else's child. But that little girl, the first time she was with me and her, she hung on to my hat, my neckline, just like that, and really, really close. Then now I'm into the stories. I gotta say, anyway, you know, and that little girl was 5 years old, and the parents of my ex asked me if I wanted to see that little girl again. I said no, because I realized it would cause drama. First of all, I wasn't her dad, and next, you know, her mother's anyway. It was complicated, and I was sick because in my mind, I took a lot of time to heal in my mind, because I had a hell of a thing. I couldn't believe she was dead. Like I seen her live and then going after people that touching the duck. I thought it was her. It wasn't her. Or I was sleeping on the floor because I couldn't sleep on my bed because I was all depressed. I was going like wacky in my head because I couldn't understand why she did that. And I lost both of them at the same time. I didn't lose just her. I lost the little girl too. So that's why. And it took a lot of, and even if I got married later on, I explained that to my wife and I told her about this experience, and she thought she helped me, but she couldn't help me with the understanding part.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, you had to come to terms with that on your own.
On my own, yeah. So I just want to share with that. You know, it's not that. There's other people lived through that. I know of people that their loved ones committed suicide, and then they're all screwed up. And I met people in my own life that it happened to them, but I didn't think it happened to me, and I didn't expect it. So anyway,
Right.
yeah. But thank you, everybody, for that. But I only said that not to, to help somebody out there that you're not the only one that goes through some stuff, things like that. And sometimes it's very hard to get through them. But I made it. I'm here. I'm alive. I'm still here. So
You mentioned also something. I mean, I appreciate every time that you share something, because, as you know, I am inspired by your healing journey. In terms of, like, I feel like I can relate to you as a person, and you give me hope that I'm able to heal myself because you are healing yourself, or have healed yourself, whichever is the correct way of saying it. I want to point out something that I think is really, really important, because it was important for me and is important for me still in this moment. And Ron just alluded to it. You know, I don't want to. Don't anyone come for me, okay? Allow me to finish. Then you can come for me. No. You know how in life people are saying, like, it's a choice to be happy, it's a choice to be negative.
Yeah.
I feel like I was tortured by that statement. Now, no one tortured me by that statement. I tortured myself with that statement, but it still is a trigger for me. And still, 10 and a bit years down the road, I still get triggered when people imply that it's just as easy as flipping the light switch on and off, or turning the faucet on and off, that allows us to just leave all of this stuff behind us and just move forward. It's not that easy. And for anyone who is judging themselves or beating themselves up or doing all that self-sabotage, negative self-talk, all of that, because you're not where you used to be, or you can't do the things that you used to do, or because you can't, you don't bounce back, or you're not as resilient, or whatever. My God, be kind to yourself. Each of us is an individual person, and each of us has gone through stuff, and we have arrived at a point, and when you arrive at your fill up, when your tank is filled, your tank is filled.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter what the reason is for the tank reaching F, but it's filled. That's the thing that you need to concentrate on, is emptying the tank, so that you can then move forward. And so just be kind to yourself is where I was going with that.
Let's go. Just subscribe to your channel.
Oh, thank you. That's kind of you. Do you want me to go, Ron, or you go first?
Okay. What is it? Oh, did we get the answer you were looking for?
I don't think so, but that's okay. It's all right.
Okay.
I've pulled all my cards here, so.
Okay.
Oh, thanks, MK Karen. Oh, you're so sweet.
I was going to say something because something came to mind when you were talking. You find, okay, I believe everything that's the way it works in your mind.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, everybody's like that. What you believe, you become.
Yep.
Okay, if you believe that, you become that. If you don't believe that, you don't become that. If you believe this, it doesn't affect it. If you believe it, it affects you. If you don't believe it, it doesn't affect you.
100%.
So it's not a question of being choice. It's how do you believe in something that
right.
Sometimes we believe in stuff that doesn't belong to us. That's
right.
that part
right.
that we're screwed on.
Right.
We believe stuff because somebody said this or somebody said that. We actually believe it, and then it sticks at us, and then we get upset and we do this and we do that because we believed in it. That's why. And those are what I call limited beliefs that come from somebody else's energy.
100%, my friend. And then you come to that realization one day, after so much work on yourself, so much self-love and self-care and, maybe doctors and therapists and all of that stuff. You do all of that work. And all of a sudden one day you have purged and merged and shift and moved things and processed things and released things. And all of a sudden you can literally feel that little thing just go fall off of you. A little bit of weight has fallen off the back of you.
Yeah.
And your heart still starts to feel a little bit different because it's puffing up. It's filling up with love. Yeah. And all of a sudden you're like, oh my, that, my friends, that beautiful, beautiful moment, when that literally happens and you feel it, that is when that's your sign that you now are ready to accept the change, because you have to be ready to accept the change. But in order for you to be ready to accept the change, meaning to look at life in a new light, or to move forward, you have to get rid of the weight that you're carrying. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, it's like walking into a brick wall every day. And I don't know about you all, but I'm entirely not into that.
Also, you're learning and experiencing how to accept who you are.
100%.
Yeah. Your uniqueness. You're not like anybody else. You're you. You're not like everybody else. Don't try to be anybody else but you. And that is a hard thing to grasp on.
It is.
Really. It is. Because you're not used to it. Because we're all in this world. We all got lied to. We all got little programs in our head. And we all believe these freaking programs. And then who do we are? We knew ourselves better when we were young, pure, innocent.
Yeah, you know why? Because we didn't care. Yeah, we didn't have all those preconceived judgments and and all of the responsibilities and accountabilities that we feel as an adult. Like you've got house payments, car payments. You have a family, children, whatever. Elderly parents, whatever the case may be. You didn't have all those outside extra pressures when you were a child. And I'm not saying that children don't feel pressure. They do. It's different, right?
Well, yeah, it's different. And besides that, nobody told us what to do with this and that and this and that. We knew how to be creative. We knew we had imagination. We talked to spirits at that time when we were kids. And then they took this thing happened. Everybody goes through that. We became adults and we lost that connection.
And that is very true. Yes, a lot of us are very guilty of that, right?
Yeah. But now I found it after all these years. I finally found who I'm really supposed to be.
So I love that.
Not 100%, but at least.
It's just honestly, it's beautiful. Whenever you say that, Ron, it is just such a beautiful thing, because I literally can see your face light up. And you know what? It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks or feels. When you say that about yourself and I can see your face light up, that makes me happy for you. That brings me joy for you, because I know that you're feeling joy. And that's all that we should want for people that we care about, right?
Yeah. It's so important to take care and love yourself. It's so important. You wouldn't believe how important the importance of that. Once you do that, it's funny. Everybody loves you because you're the creator. Everything comes from you. It doesn't come from outside of you. It comes from you.
Yeah.
People ask me about love questions. Most of them run after love. The love runs away. Why does it run away? Because you're running after it. When you take care of yourself, you love yourself, all of a sudden you get people that love you.
Yes.
Wow. Strange, eh?
I want to say one more thing to that point. So for those of you that don't know, so Good as Gold doesn't really know, and I don't know that Amy Smiling Love knows my story. So real quick, my mother died.
Mm-hmm.
And the day after my mother died, I found out my father was terminal. And then my father refused to speak to my sister and I for about 6 to 8 months because we didn't tell him that our mom was sick. I cannot tell you the amount of pain that brought to me. And I don't really understand it, but there you have it. That's what happened. So I started talking to a counselor through my employee assistance program. I'm grateful that I have it, right? And counselor said to me, "What makes you happy?" My friends, my mother died March 26, 2012. It is July 30th of 2022. And only in the last 5 or 6 months have I figured out what makes me happy. Anything that I said, the counselor said, well, because my happiness was associated with people. So I was like, I like to cook. Well, I like to cook with my mom. I like to shop. I like to shop with my mom. I like to garden. I garden with my mom. I had no singular happiness. And the fact that I couldn't find anything that made me happy actually made me more depressed, because I was on this quest that I had to come up with something. I mean, there I was, a 47-year-old woman, and I had no idea what made me happy. I mean, how is that even possible? And that actually sent me into a tailspin. And so my point is, right, it is so important that you allow yourself that moment every day. Look at yourself in the mirror and just go, like girl or guy, whatever. In my case, I did mirror work. I just looked at myself and be like, girl, I love you. I just love you. Ron talks about how he used his picture. You got to do that stuff. You got to be kind to yourself.
I'm hearing do.
I know, I too.
I heard it before, but I don't know why. Anyway,
I digress. Let's answer poor Lorraine's question. She's been sitting on the screen forever.
I don't know. She didn't answer her.
It's okay
in the chat, but I can go. I got 7 of Wands. It's like this is like magic. Okay, creating these. Your son is creating his proper way. I would say creating his proper life, or creating his life. He's a magician in his own life. King of Cups. More like emotional. Cups are emotions. I was going to say reasoning with his own emotions, finding what attracts him, what how would I say, what passion in his life and things like that. I mean, that's what he's sparking out. Okay, and then I got the Strength card, so he's on he's using his power to create his own on his own behalf. He's got his own unique energy. He's on a journey. King of Pentacles. It's like he's on a journey. Okay, and he's walking away from the past. He's walking away, but also I see a couple. So I don't know if he has. Is there a relationship or a girlfriend in the picture coming up? Could be.
That's really interesting that you got that. I feel like you're picking up on the sun and I'm picking up on her.
Okay.
I'm picking up on Lorraine.
Okay. So I don't know if she's still here. I hope she's still here.
I hope that she listens to this back and gets this message.
Yeah. So I hope that resonated with you.
Lorraine, this is what I got. So I started with the 8 of Swords. This is, exactly the kind of energy that we've just been talking about for the last bit, right? This is when you don't see yourself as the world sees you. So this card is a great imagery of what I'm saying. So she is looking at herself in the reflection, and her reflection is looking back at her blindfolded and tied up. So limitations, right? Feeling isolated, feeling stuck, not able to to get out of like, the monkey mind sort of energy, right? Next, I've got the Page of Swords. And this is about a quest for knowledge, a thirst for information. And I feel like this is you searching for information. So the Eight of Swords is, you recognize that your son may not be being very kind to himself, and you want to help him. And so you're trying to get information. You're trying to help, because that's what moms do. And I have you represented here by the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is a lovely energy, one of my favorite cards in the tarot deck, because it is someone who is well thought of in the community, someone who is a natural born healer. It is the hardworking mother, the hardworking parent, right?
Kelly sounds like she's from Canada. She is from Canada. That's all mine.
Yeah. I also, on the bottom of the deck, I've got the Five of Pentacles. So feeling isolated. So you are feeling isolated because you can't help him. Maybe he's pushing you to the side. I don't want your help. Right? So then I pulled some oracle cards. The first oracle card I got is Awaken the Magic of Your Creativity. Now, just listen. Oh, it's 11:11. Hi, Mommy. I love you. Thank you. The message on the bottom of this card: immerse yourself in the world of feelings. So I think that's really important. And Amy just said something in the chat, something about someone's talking, spirit is talking. And so I want to say this: immerse yourself in the world of feelings. And I'm not trying to say that you don't talk to your son, but ask your son questions that will lead him to talk to you, if that makes sense, like open-ended questions, and allow him to just speak. No judgment, no participation from you other than understanding eyes, supportive hand, hug. Let him get it out. Just let him get it out. And I want you to feel what he's saying, because I feel like he needs you to feel what he's saying, if that makes sense, right? You need to take care of yourself. We've got Peacock, self-love, right? Time to celebrate you and all your magnificent light. So don't let whatever's troubling your son dull your light, because he needs you to continue to shine to support him, if that makes sense. And the last card I got was Stars and Navigation. This is, listen, as hard as it is for someone who has any kind of like emotional issues, past pains, past hurts, anxieties, just difficulties in life, no matter, it is really, really difficult. But supporting someone who is going through a hard time is very draining. And you got to take extra special care of yourself so that you can be there for that person all the time. So I hope that helps a little bit. Be kind to yourself and let your son know that you are there for him. There's really not much else that you can do other than to love him and guide him, as moms do.
He's searching for his own identity.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing. So I hope that resonated with you.
Ouch.
Life in mindset.
I know it's a lot, right? We're like, whew.
No, but I'm getting to the end of my energy, because it's
Yes, me
almost
too.
3 hours now. So that was the last question, and thank you, everyone. Whew. I'm getting to the end. I'm really, I'm going. Well, it's been 2 hours and 45 minutes, so I've been on for. And thank you for staying on, Kelly.
Of course, my friend. Well, listen, It is a long weekend here, so I get to spend listen, so I'm off now, and I don't have a show tomorrow. I said no to the show. I'm not going to do it. And then I don't come back till Monday at 6. So I get to, we bought ourselves a roast. We spent the rent, as it were, and we're going to barbecue the roast. And I'm just looking forward to having some downtime and enjoying, my family. Yeah.
Yeah, with your hubby. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you said goodnight just a while ago.
Yeah,
You got something coming up this week?
oh my God. Is that a joke, Ron?
Well, I'm gonna be back.
Oh, you muted yourself. Oh, and Ron's gone. So, real quickly, what do I have coming up? So Monday, 6 p.m. Eastern time, my collaborative channel with Aley, who was on earlier, Aley from Heart and Soul Connected. We have a collaborative channel called Circle of Friends Tarot, and we have Mark Spirit Whisperer joining us. And then on Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern, I am a guest on Tarot Stash. And then on Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern, Ron Unconditional Love and I are on my channel. I do Achieving Wellness every 2 weeks, and we're going to be talking about forgiveness. And so I hope that you guys can tune in. Ron is always a great partner when it comes to tackling these difficult and hard healing and emotional type of topics and discussions. So I hope that you guys can tune in for that. I'm so sorry, Geek. Thank God that you weren't personally injured.
Okay, I'm back.
And there's Ron's back.
So, what I have coming is Monday. I think I have a live with Sun Psychic Medium Jean, who
Okay.
invited me on their channel on
And
Monday at 4, I believe. I believe it's 4 my time. Anyway. Who else? Oh, Wednesday. August the 3rd, eh?
Yep.
With Aley at Wednesday Wellness. Is that what you call it?
it's Achieving Wellness. But yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
So, and what else? I don't know. I don't remember everyone. Yeah.
I know it's so hard, honestly.
I got some things to do anyway. So, and that's it, folks, for tonight. And thank you for everyone's support and all my moderators and all my subscribers. And go check Kelly. Doesn't Cats from Me Oracle and Circle of Friends too. She has 2 channels, right?
Yes.
Yeah. What's the other one?
Isn't enough, so I decided to do 2.
I have 1, and that's enough for me.
Right.
Yeah. I know. So some people suggested I make another one in French.
Yes, I remember.
Oh, and I'm
absolutely, Amy. I know that you did send me an email, love, and I'm just actually I just booked my first guest in September, so I'll respond to you when I'm done this.
Also, we were talking, me and Kelly, and we come from Canada, both of us. I don't know if you're still thinking about it. You had the idea of united all Canadian readers and coming together so we can do something special about just Canadian readers.
Yeah,
that live in Canada. So.
Yeah, we have to get Tracy Ralph up here for that. Pure at White.
Tracy, yeah. Well, yeah. I'm still waiting to do collab with her a long time ago. But she said.
She put a note in the chat and said something about Ron and her in August.
Okay.
So.
Okay. So just let me know, Tracy, when you decide. Let me know so that we can make a date. So, like I said, on the 1st, I'm already on Jean's channel, Jean Sun Psychic Medium. Kelly on Wednesday. And after that, I have other collabs that I have to do dates on that. And that will be with Gertrude channel.
Oh, with Gertrude, yes. Yeah.
So I will do a collab with her. because I had to put it off to August because I couldn't do it. There's too many
Yeah.
at the same time.
Well, my
And
birthday's
then
coming
and then
up, and
I'm
I don't
working
know
on
what
my
to do.
projects of woodworking at the same time. So.
My birthday is coming up in a couple of weeks, and I don't know what to do about that. I don't know whether
11th. I'm 11th. Eh?
on the 11th. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, you remembered. You're so kind.
Well, I can't forget that.
True.
You know why? I told you why.
Yeah, you did tell me why.
Because my ex-girlfriend was the 11th of August.
Yeah.
And,
So
I had a brother-in-law who's passed, and he was also on the
really?
11th of August.
I'm thinking of maybe doing my birthday on like to go live and to do it on the Friday night instead of on the Thursday, and to go out to the fire pit because everybody seems to really enjoy that. So
I would like to come on with you if you.
Well, I think I don't know how I'm gonna. That's the hard part. Is like how do you pick and choose who you want and who you don't want? Because I want everybody. Do you know what I mean? We'll talk about this behind the scenes. But you and Jay are coming at the end of August for the fire pit.
I thought you were going to say we're going to talk about this behind bars.
Oh no, not well. I hope not. Good Lord, friends. Oh yes, I am a Leo. Good as gold.
Yeah.
You couldn't tell I was on a Leo, or I was all Leo. I mean, this right here is my main.
Geek says my granddaughter's birthday is August 20th. She will be 3. Wow, 3 years old. Jesus.
So sweet. Yeah. No, the fire pit. Aley was on with me last night, and we just had a hoot. It was just so much fun. I mean, it's absolute nonsense. We're not really actually doing anything, although we did toss a few cards. But we've got the fire going in the background for people that don't have access to be able to, have a camping or a fire pit or something like that. I was asking all of my famous silly questions, and we just had a fun time. Kitty cat's meowing.
Even if you make a bonfire or whatever, you make a fire, the bugs still come after you. Anyway.
Oh my gosh. You know what's so funny? Speaking of the bugs, someone in the chat said to me last night, where the heck do you live that's so cold? Because I had a hoodie on. I was trying to pull it really tight, and I'm batting all the mosquitoes away. And I'm like, it's not cold here. It's just the mosquitoes are like the size of my head.
Yeah, you need long arms, long sleeves. Yeah. I mean, and you got to put something. So they go into your ears. They're going all over the place. I mean,
yeah. Or the worst is when they fly right in your face. I had them all over the computer screen. It was a mess.
Well, I don't go. I have a desktop computer, so I don't have a. I have a laptop, but I don't use it. It's too old. It's a Windows 7. So.
My husband just bought me a new Chromebook, or I wouldn't have been able to do that. So.
A what?
A new Chromebook, which allowed me to go out.
Okay.
So that was very kind of him. I appreciate that. Okay. Wow. We do need some bats. But I'd be afraid that the bats would get stuck in my hair, so I'm not really into it. But
talking about bats, when I took my sunroom off, tore it down because it was horribly made.
Right.
And I took it down, and they had these big, sunroom windows. The old ones, they're heavy like crazy. And he put the guy before he built it. He put a roof on it. It's not windows. It was a roof. Okay. And in between, one time I changed. I took the wood off and I put tin roof on. Okay, instead on top.
Right.
And I sprayed it so they would come gray, like a gray color instead of rust proof.
Can you guys see the hair floating up from the cat? Sorry, it was like
so when I was spraying this stuff, the bats came out of this. I didn't believe that. About not even an inch, like a quarter inch of between boards, the bats were coming out of that board, and I couldn't believe that they were coming out.
Yeah,
broad daylight, because they usually come out during the dark at night. They don't come out in the daytime, and right. when I was spraying this stuff, they came out of the board. I couldn't believe that. Like 5 or 6 of them. What the hell is that? And
Yeah.
I was up on a ladder. I almost fell down.
Oh my God, that's scary, Ron. Yeah. We have a couple in our garage. It's not a garage, it's a carport. So it's got 3 sides, just the front is open, but they go in there, and in the summertime I get a little freaked out because you just never know what's going to come out of there. Skunk, raccoon, bat, or a combination of anything, really. Yeah. I've had foxes going up the street. And it's not like it's not like a grizzly bear is coming down the road, but it's startling when you don't expect it, obviously. Okay, listen, lady, you can't come on the desk and start eating cards.
Well, I hear a joke not this year, but about 4 years ago, I believe it's 4 or 3 years ago. I had relatives come from the States. I had relatives in the States. They were sleeping outside because I got 3.5 acres. So sleeping outside in a tent. And before I gave her, I lent my camp light, its battery camp light, so that they can see in the tent and all this stuff. Then, so they both give me back the light. So I walked into the house, and when I was on the patio, they were starting just to fall asleep in the dark. The tent was near the clothesline and it was going. I was playing with the clothesline, and
that's funny.
And then my sister-in-law, what's that? I was laughing like crazy. Oh, Jesus.
I'm amazed at my bravery when I was a youngster. Yeah. Speaking to what you just said, because as I get older, I'm afraid to move off the sidewalk for fear I might break something. You know what I mean? But when I was a youngster, I used to be a day camp counselor. We slept outside.
Yeah.
And not in a tent, on the ground in front of the kids' tents. We slept outside, and I was totally cool with that. I was down with it. But are you kidding me? Now I'd be like, oh my God. I would need what Geek is suggesting, a Skeeter screensaver. That's what I would need.
Yeah, right.
I'd have to have a hazmat suit with mesh to protect me.
I used to do a lot of camping, but now I have a house in the country, so I don't do it anymore. If I want to camp, I can camp right out here with 3.5 acres,
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. So.
This one here is flopping all over my cards, trying to eat them, chasing my amethyst around. Listen, lady, come on, behave.
I remember sleeping in tent without those air mattresses.
Yes, yeah.
on a the earth is like this rounded, and you're sleeping up. You say, what the hell? Anyway, then I got those air mattresses. It helped a lot.
Yeah.
And one time I went fishing with one of my friends way out. Oh boy, we went on a 4-wheel drive, like a 4-wheeler in the woods. I bought the tent near some water to go fishing because I love fishing. And during the night, he had the propane tank outside and heat up in the tent. It was a winter tent. It wasn't a summer tent. It was a winter one.
Right.
My God, boy, it was cold near there, and there was bears around. Because the next day we woke up and you know when you see that stuff, bears, they come around. So,
yep.
Jesus. Yeah. So the next day we got up, we had breakfast, and then we pushed the whatever canoe. We had a canoe or something. We pushed it out, and we went fishing. Oh my God, I had a lot of fun catching that. There was a lot of fish.
So cool.
Yeah, that's a good memory. So I did that when I was in my 40s, I think. In my 40s.
I used to love to go fishing.
Yeah.
Although, listen, friends, because this isn't a stretch. Everyone that knows me knows that I'm a chatterbox. And so my dad used to tell me, because I love to go fishing with my daddy, right? And my dad would tell me that he used to tell me that I was his navigator. So I got to, like, you know, sit beside him and read the maps and stuff. And I was like, I just wanted to spend time with my dad. And so we'd get out there, but literally like 10 minutes later, I'd start, you know, because I was like 8, 9 years old. So I'd start like, when are we going back? What are we going to have for lunch? When's dinner? Like that. I would start with all my questions. And my dad used to tell me that the fish could hear us talk. So we had to whisper. So I would just sit there and I would be like, Dad, and I would like literally be whispering, trying to get, and he would be like, okay, yep, okay, honey, like that. For years, he had me convinced that the fish could hear me talking.
You know, the best time to go fishing?
It's in the morning.
I did a lot when I was a kid, but
or did you go at night?
It's in the morning at about 5 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
When it starts. Oh my God! Do they ever bite at them because they're hungry? That's no. It's breakfast anyway, and it also they bite when it rains. A little rain, like
yes.
Oh my God!
It was my dad's favorite time to go fishing was when it was like just like lightly spitting.
Yeah.
I have a funny story about that. So I was about 3.5, 4 years old, and my grandparents came camping with us. And so when my grandparents came camping with us, that meant 3 of my aunts were also camping with us because, you know, big family and there's like lots of siblings. So anyways, so there was a lot of us. And so my papa and I went to collect worms. And I ran into the ladies' bathroom, so impressed with my worm catching skills. And I made my mother and my grandmother squeal like they had just been shot or something. I made all these women in the bathroom scream because I ran in with a can full of worms. I'd be like, Nana, look. And I open her, like, woohoo. And she'd be like, ah.
Yeah. Hey, I have a story for you. Okay. When I was a kid, I was a kid. I mean, at a certain age, I think I was around maybe 5, 6, maybe later on 7. I don't remember. I went to my grandfather's house, and he was building a house.
Mm-hmm.
And his house was one house, but there's 2 different entrance because his brother, I'm talking about my second grandmother. He married her. Her son was going to take the other part of the house, and they were building a house together. Okay. And it was near a little swamp. I used to play in the swamp because I go with where there's the bullfrogs and that where I can hear them, you know. So, there was a lot of bullfrogs in there. So I started playing in the swamp. But then, while they were working, you know, and I was just, Jesus, I need something to carry them in because I don't have nothing like bullfrogs, you know. And I found this pail that, you know, they put dark pitch on the roof.
Mm-hmm.
And it was laying around. And I put the bullfrogs in there. I put one after another. I filled it up. It was like a 5 gallon, I think, or something like that. And crazy me, I didn't know nothing. I didn't know any better. I was so happy. I wanted to show my grandmother. So I walked in the house with that. Look, Grandma, look at the bullfrogs. And they started hopping out with boom, boom.
Yep. With the tar all over them.
With the tar all over them and brand new floor. My grandma's.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab him. I'm gonna take him out. No, don't touch him. And then, oh my God. And she was screaming like crazy because boom, buck spot. Every time they hopped.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
I didn't know what the hell I did wrong.
And that's the worst, isn't it? When you're a little kid and you get and you have a reaction like that, and you know that something really wrong has happened, but you don't actually know what you did is wrong.
Yeah.
Aw.
So anyway, after when I got older, I went to my grandfather's house again, and they used to talk about that every time. And so I had one time. Talking about cars, I had a Mustang, 4-barrel Mustang, like a 440. I think it was a 440. I think they call it.
Hmm.
It had a little horse in the hood in the front,
Yeah.
and these w- pins they put them through the. That was a Ford Mustang. So my grandfather said, "Huh, Jesus, he didn't know nothing about those cars. He did nothing. He started talking, starting to tease me about his car is better than mine, blah blah blah, all this thing, you know. But he didn't know what I had. So one time I said, "Okay, let come and sit in the car. We'll go for a ride." So I'm driving really normal, really slow, and then we get into this big hill. It goes, it's really steep and all the way up.
Right.
Then I floored the friggin' thing. My grandfather went way back in the seat. And his eyes were that big, and he
That's
didn't know
funny.
what. And I climbed that hill in about, when the four barrels open up, you think
Yeah.
I could see the friggin' needle, the needle of the gas guy went halfway down like this. Jesus, when that opens up, yeah. So then he didn't tease me about his friggin' car anymore after that.
Right. That's funny.
But I knew we were safe because there was nobody coming or nobody behind us. I just went up the hill, and he sank in the seat, and his eyes were that. Oh, what the? He never teased me about his car anymore. So who's got the better car? Who's got the power? So
You know, I
yeah.
think that that's an adorable story because it's just a lovely memory to have with your grandfather.
Yeah. Oh, actually, he came in my dream one time, eh?
Oh,
And
really?
I couldn't. I wondered. My grandfather died. He was 77 years old. When he came in my dream, he wasn't 77 years old. He was about 35, 40 years old.
Yeah.
And he was walking in the field. And in my dream, I said, "What?" I, I didn't dream about him, but this time I did dream about him. I saw him,
Right.
and he was walking in the field. And I was wondering why now? Why? This is when I had my starting my channel and things like that. Just
Right.
just before, and he came towards me and he smiled. He didn't say much, but he just smiled at me. And I said, and I'm wondering what was the meaning of that dream. And then I asked some reader. Now, the story about that, when he came, I wanted to contact my aunt, and she had passed 2 3 days before, and I didn't know she passed. So
Right.
my aunt passed, and that aunt used to be a lot in the hospital, and I was the one that was going to a hospital. I was the one, besides her children, I was the one that was always there for her, like supporting, talking to her,
Right.
you know, all the time. So when I asked the reader said, "Your grandfather came to you and showed himself to say thank you for your help that you helped."
Aw, that's
That's what
lovely.
that's what the message was for her. And I said,
Love that.
that resonated with me. And I said, "Oh, okay."
That's beautiful, Ron.
Yeah.
You know, when I was
She was my godmother, by the way, my aunt.
oh, really? Your
Yeah.
aunt?
Yeah.
Interesting.
My godmother. So that's why he showed up.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, "Thank you for taking care of my daughter," whatever.
Yes,
And that
absolutely.
resonated with me.
Yeah,
Yeah. So,
that's beautiful.
because I didn't know she died.
It's in
I
those
only found out
moments.
2 days after. Yeah.
But it's those moments that we need, right?
Yeah.
I wanna address something in the chat for a second, but I just want to say something really quickly to what you just said. And I actually never thought of this before until we just started talking about it. When you brought up your grandfather, I thought I would put it out there. So I want to say that when I was going to get married, because I've been married twice, so when I was going to get married the first time, my whole family was involved in planning my wedding, but my grandfather had passed, and I was very upset about it. But I wasn't upset in terms of like I was thinking about it constantly. So the day that this particular thing happened, it was very odd to me because it was like I could not get him out of my mind. And he had been gone for like, I don't know, 7 or 8 years at that point. So it wasn't like it was like he had just passed. Anyway, I had a dream. And everything that I did in my dream, I then woke up and did. And only halfway through what I was doing when I woke up, did I realize when I turned around and looked at the couch that I was like, oh my God, like I've just done this in my dream. I literally was wearing the same clothes. Like I did the exact same thing, and it so freaked me out. Now, I'm not going to tell the whole thing because it doesn't mean anything to anybody but me. But so my papa and my grandfather used to work as an overnight janitor. And so he would come home and he would lay on the couch, and he would always lay like this with one elbow sort of holding up his head, because all the kids, and I was one of them that was at his house that was being babysat by my grandmother, we would all line up and sit up against the back of the couch, like put our, where the seat is on the floor. And he would fall asleep behind us, but we would think he was watching us, and so would my grandmother, right? My grandmother would like be doing laundry or something. My papa's like, I'll watch him, and he'd be snoring away. He slept like that, and I don't know how he ever held his head up, but he actually made a dent in the couch, in the arm of the couch, because his elbow holding his head up. Anyway, so when I woke up and I realized that that this wasn't real and it was a dream, or at least that's what I thought, I walked out and I sat down on the floor in the same spot, in the same way that I would have sat when I was a little kid, in the same way that I sat in my dream. And I just sat there and I had a conversation with my papa.
Mm-hmm.
But I honestly, to this day and time, I don't know if he actually did come to visit me or if that was just me dreaming. I don't know. It was so real. Like it didn't freak me out, it didn't scare me, but it was so real. Anyway, that was my story about my papa. I miss my papa dearly. He was such a cool guy. Amy, I see what you guys are saying there, and I'm so grateful that everyone's being so lovely and so encouraging to Amy. Hello to Patricia, by the way. I that is so awful that your parents do not encourage you in any way, shape, or form, and I'm so very sorry.
Mm-hmm. Well, I knew about it because she told me before.
Terrible.
Yeah, it is.
The power that words can do, right?
I wanted to say hi to Patricia.
She said she just won a Reiki session with Kevin. Congratulations.
Vivian. I think it's Vivian one.
Oh, Vivian did. Oh,
yeah.
Very nice. Oh, well, congratulations, Vivian. And thank you, Patricia. That was very kind.
Well, maybe she didn't know, so I guess that's what.
Yeah.
Oh my. He says.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. She said something. I was born in a family where I was unwanted and unloved. Oh boy, you're getting. Whoa. Okay. Not. I was born also in a family where I was unwanted and unloved because my first grandmother. I'm talking about the first one, not the second one. Oh boy, I don't know if I should say that. She wanted to kill me when I was a baby because she wanted my mother to sing.
Right.
And,
I think you told me this, or I've heard this.
Yeah, and sing and be, la 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 la. And because my mother was pregnant with me, she had me, and she wanted to get rid of me because I was in the way. Okay, so my
Right.
mother told me, and my hair stood up on my head. And, Jesus, that's my first grandmother. But she was sick. She was alcoholic and sick, mentally sick.
Right.
Anyway, so I understand that. So I also had one of my aunts after my mother died. The last one that stays, she's about 10 years older than me. She's the only one alive today. There's nobody else, me and her. Okay. So she came here to see me. And the first time she came, um, I'm used to hug. I'm used to hugging people, like
Yep.
grabbing somebody and hugging.
Like really giving them a hug and not a pat on the back.
And my God, she stiffened up like crazy, like this.
Yeah.
And I wasn't. What the hell's going on? You know what I mean? And I realized right at the moment, she didn't receive love like
Mhm.
hugs and things like that in her life when she was young. So that she made me understand what my mother went through.
Right.
Part of it anyway.
Yeah.
The rest I figured out by myself. But
Right.
anyway, that helped me to um, sort of understand what my mother went through and things like
Yeah.
that. Because my mother was the oldest. This one is the youngest in the family.
Right.
So everybody else is gone. So anyway, you never know what your actions will be when you do that. What actions uh, will I don't know how to say that, will benefit somebody
That's right.
in the future. Okay,
That's right.
so I hugged her and she stiffened up. And all of a sudden, now what she's doing, she's coming back to my house and she's giving me hugs.
Right. Right. That's beautiful.
I'm loving it because it's crazy. She's hugging everybody, hugging this one, hugging
Well,
this one.
because she felt it from you for the first time ever.
Yeah.
You know, and you let her sort of marinate in that feeling and understand that you wanted nothing from her but just to give her love.
Yeah.
Mr. Unconditional Love, because that is not the norm, right? And we forget as human beings, like, listen, you know, my parents were beautiful people, and I happen to be a very fortunate person that I was brought up in a house of love. But did my parents do damage to me? 100%. Was it intentional? Hell no. No, it wasn't intentional.
Mm-hmm.
But they hurt me. You know, I remember I've said this many times, not to get sidetracked. You know, at 40, I don't know, 44 or 45 years old or something like that. I'm sitting at my mom's house. We were in the basement. My mom had a couple of beers. It was like 3 a.m. or something. And we were just sitting there, you know, talking. And all of a sudden she looked at me and said, you know, well, you're just like your father. It's not your fault, though. You come by it honestly. It was something that she told me my entire life. And I just snapped. And I said, like, please don't say that to me. I mean, do you want to put a bullet through his head? Like, don't. How do you think that makes me feel when you say that? And anyways, the tears started pouring, and then I made her cry. And she said I was, you know, she was sorry and she never realized. And so the point that I'm trying to make is, you know, sometimes these things happen and it's not because it's intentional. Not saying that in Amy's case it is or it is not, or in your case it was or was not. I'm just saying in my case, I don't think it was intentional, but power of words, it hurts, right? When you hear something over and over and over again, it can really debilitate your thought patterns and your, you know, stomp all over your emotions and really mess you up.
Mm-hmm.
I think it says a lot about Amy's personality and Amy's heart that she can speak to it in the way that she does. And when you see her like on her channel on the screen, she's happy, she's bright, she's light. So she's clearly done an awful lot of work on herself to, you know, move herself like this is what this is, and I recognize and I acknowledge, but that doesn't define me. So I think that is an amazing example of how we can heal past such trauma, such a wound, right?
I know. I saw something in the chat. Goal as goal asked me if I had a near-death experience. Yes, I did.
Yeah.
But I had it when I was a child, like maybe 5, 6, 7 years old. I don't remember exactly. And if you don't know, uh, I had epilepsy, and I was getting attack after attack after attack. It's like somebody's trying to swallow your. You're trying to swallow your tongue, and I mean, so actually I actually died and went on the other side. When I got the other side, I was received by pure unconditional love. I saw about 12 people on the other side, or loved ones or ancestors. I don't know who they were exactly, but if I can remember, they I had the feeling I knew them, and they were talking to me telepathically, and they said, "Well, we have a place for you here." And what I saw, I could see through them because I could see the light. They're what I'm talking about. They're forms of human beings, but I could see right through them. Like
Yep.
I could see the light right through them. But one thing I did notice that everyone that I saw had a red heart. It's like a
Yes.
message for me. It was they all had red hearts, and I said, "Geez, that's love, you know." And you are received with pure unconditional love on the other side when you're received by your loved ones and everything. So as they showed me, I had free will. I had free will. Well, we have a place for you if you want, or something like that, if I can remember. Then when I turned around, no, they'll ask me if I saw Jesus. I didn't see Jesus. I didn't see God. There's some people that do that, but not me. What I saw was pure energy, pure unconditional love. That's what I saw. And as I turned around like this, all the hearts and all the 12 that I saw disappeared. And this is it's like the sun is coming at you. That's the only way I can explain. It's like the energy is coming right at you,
Mhm.
and it came and it went into my body. That's all I can explain. And at that time, I was in a taxi with a nurse and my mother, and I could see everything. I could see her screaming, panicking, and everything. And the nurse knew that I had no more pulse. We're in the taxi. And as I arrived in front of the hospital, now during that time, they had a lot of different kinds of epilepsy. They didn't know nothing about it and everything
Yeah.
like that. So my mother was telling the nurse, "I want my son. Give me my son. Give me my son." She was screaming at her and everything. So finally, the nurse gave me to my mom. We landed right in front of the hospital. As I got in front of the hospital, I woke up.
Right.
Okay, from that, and I never ever had another attack from
Right.
epilepsy again. So that energy, whatever energy I received, or because pure unconditional love, I don't know what it is. I can't explain it all. I don't need to know because all I know
Right.
is that it cured me. So that tells me that the more you raise your vibes, a person can heal
Yeah.
from that. The love energy I'm talking about. Okay. So anyway, that's my story about near death experience. But also that saved my life because I remember this stuff all my life. I remember very sensitive the way I was treated with two alcoholic parents, you know. So I had two alcoholic parents, my mother and my stepfather, who I found out wasn't my real father.
Right.
So whatever. And I always knew the truth because something told me he wasn't my real father. And
Hmm.
when my mother was in the hospital, she passed about uh, a week later. I confronted her with that, and I said, "He's not my real father." And she said, "No." She told me the real name of my real father, but at the time she was only 18 years old. So
Right.
at the time, if you don't know this, women that were pregnant at that age, at that time, they would take the baby away if you're not married.
Yep.
Okay. So she married this, whatever, good looking guy with all kinds of devilish, devilish energy, whatever, you
Mm-hmm.
know, and I lived through it with her. But there's a reason why I lived through it because I probably had a contract for a life lesson with my mother, with her, with him also.
Mm.
So I had a life contract. But then we'll get to talk about forgiveness someday on
Well,
Kelly
we're
Night.
gonna, yeah, come on over on Wednesday night, and we will continue the forgiveness conversation.
Yeah.
Because as devastating as these scenarios are for each individual person that sadly has to live them.
Yeah.
The work that you have to do to get to the point where you can, bring some joy back and some peace back. And I mean, it's so hard. It's so much. And it is so amazing to me that you can walk around for years and not even be aware that you are literally dragging, 20 or 30 or 10 years around like a backpack of weight on you. And then all of a sudden something happens, and it, like in my case, and just stops you right in your tracks. And I mean, again, I don't want to go on about it all night. It took me 9.5 years to have someone answer me about how I go about forgiving in a way that I could understand and actually implement and be successful at. 9.5 years it took for someone to answer that question. So when I say that it takes a long time, I'm not saying that because I'm trying to be polite. I know how hard it is and how long it takes. And then, you do the whole beating yourself up thing and the negative self-talk and all that jazz. And it's so tough, so hard. So before I go, I just want to say thank you, Ron, for having me on. And for everyone out there, it's been so awesome watching everyone be so supportive in the chat tonight to each other. That's why this community is so wonderful, because everyone is so supportive of each other. And at this time, no matter whether you're high or whether you're low, right, in terms of how you're feeling, we all need to know that we are surrounding ourselves with like-minded people, and it's just nice to know that we're not alone. So I appreciate the outpouring of love, and makes me happy to see it. And I can't wait for you to join me on Wednesday, my friend.
Yeah, and that's the reason why I'm called Ron Unconditional Love Tarot comes from there, from my near-death experience when I was a
Yes,
child.
that's
And
right.
it didn't take me long to figure that one out.
Yeah.
It flashed on me like that, bang, I took the name, and I've never changed it since.
No, you haven't. Thank you, Tracy, and thank you, Good as Gold. You're very kind.
So thank you everybody for supporting me, and thank you for supporting us,
Woo woo.
my moderators, and everybody that came tonight to support. I appreciate each and every one of you, and keep on showing your love and kindness. Okay, we're all united here to heal each other, no matter what. So thank you, and so I'm gonna say good night to everybody. So good night, take care. See you.
Blessings, everybody.
Come
Bye.
and see us on Wednesday on
Mhm.
on uh what
Dozen cats for me,
else is
9 p.m. Eastern time.
okay.
Bye,
There we
everyone.
go. Bye.